Japan presidency a presidency for the ordinary Ghanaian. And obi presidency a meant for a different group of people. To say the likes of Chairman Sabunsu, Dr. Nsian Saramo, and then Kufour Mono say obi baby the president Yamano. Can the Japan presidency a presidency for the ordinary Ghanaian? Can the Japan Bama who polling station in what sebi? Can the Japan baby the president? And my electoral area coordinator also was sebi. Can the Japan baby the president? And my constituency executive also must sebi. Almost one Kenya Japan did part fatum and a Kenya Japan NPP accept. Nipa one pe NPP accept pempe was in pay. Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia mi ati Mahama esemni Mahama be di president so twoma. Wono semni ba yensan to abama no. Enne wasan ba chinchina se yeman me NPP Frank Akwani. Na se wonim sa de we. Yesi de onim papa no wanye na ye bone. Na papa wonim papa we. That is bent on say yensan fa NPP flag ni she se. Wo kwa kwahye flag na ba.
I can tell you say Dr. Bawumia na onim anything about this Mamprusi kinship ne de na ekoso. I can tell you on authority.
Kwajo dwan toa etimi hwe na na Kufour ado enim ka che ne se tie suma se kopesa samunsam na so hia Kufour ado san timi didi NPP mpanifo atem se Kufour ado sabunsam de anamo na otu bia munim NDC akwakoye survey ahuni se the cheapest candidate any NDC presidential candidate can beat Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And what can the NDC guys yem project Bawumia yempe Bawumia se no omomrambe project Dr. Bawumia na MP for a mistake eto abamana NDC for SR de kwa akwo from 2028 na me busa koyo jan to ase say yen repeat Dr. Bawumia adenti no no one free morning show no so yen kofa obi from station on yade so me yen share for morning show please koyo jan to enya ho na be select candidate ediama MPP na saa niam na wo yen yenim ba bi afiri
in my constituency kusase for me MPP for told me so na bo we dey to select former. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the intimate to mano. Why? Because of Mamprusi.
So you kusa asini na se MPP for de okwa Mamprusi for to abetia. We ye Mamprusi ni na MPP for de okwa kusa for to abetia. So the MPP should get this thing right and change the candidate that ye de call 2024 no.
Anya se medio matemo. Se nyansani wo mu a MPP mbisa say how come even 40% mwanya. It is not a headache to you. In the history of this country, rejected ballot papers was even a BT Bawumia. Rejected ballot papers, BT Bawumia in the Upper East. In some of the police stations. Some police stations, rejected ballot had 3, Bawumia had 0. Imagine how come, and nobody's thinking outside the box. Say, I know Agyapong is dangerous. Nobody's taking it seriously.
Na papa wonim papa we. That is bent on saying some for MPP flag ni she ni se. Wo kwa kwahye flag na ba. Abusafo na he for medicine. Ye ni a lot of MPs ya ye ko opposition met ma fan the party no. And na CEO so a na do more appointment 8 years no. Anana ye ko delegate conference no. Ye kan so munyi sika man obi aso woni sika. Anti party so pe kwan o mefa so a o menye sika e dey around the party no. Share so say e manfo ebre kwa na Agyapong na sika no so me sika me hu no so ewo mu. Ye koto aba e ye party duty say delegate bi o man ka sika se koto aba se de be ye no aspirant bi emfa ne teku na ansempoa enkonko influence delegate oh by virtue je kaska na enko se samadwene so these are enyama se party no are considered ama party no at this filing fee na ko na security ye be print ballot box ba bia ye be to aba na nyama nyina no ayade party ni factor all this ntia na any problem me am papa kende kwa ma company Japan me say form we me metua kai de amano me kwa akotɔ form no which is the 100,000 Ghana cedi. I also pay for the filing fee 500,000 Ghana cedi. The American Japan say on my MPP Frank Ukrainian farmer me on me the president e man because Kenya Japan e di president o di president e de man kokrakafo Kenya Japan di president o di president e de man merewafo o di president e de man mabunu titru Kenya Japan presidency a presidency for the ordinary Ghanaian. Enya obi presidency a meant for the elite, a meant for a different group of people. To say the likes of Chairman Sabunsu, Dr. Nsian Saramo, and then Kufour Mfi say obi ba be the president the amano. Kenya Japan presidency a presidency for the ordinary Ghanaians. Kenya Japan ba ma wu polling station ni wasebi. Mesi Kenya Japan ba be the president e ma wu polling station ni wasebi. Ti asesa Kenya Japan ba be the president e ma electoral area coordinator also wasebi. Kenya Japan ba be the president e ma constituency executive mo so wasebi o. Can the Japan ba the president? Emma regional executive Masebi. Can the Japan presidency no? It is not meant for the lives of Honorable Chairman Sabusu, Dr. Nsian Saremo, and after the Mekudu Kamwa, or more president or more control system no. Can the Japan presidency a presidency for the ordinary Ghanaian? Obia benya adwuma de aye. Na me ba bedim komacho reason tia and Kufour mu fi se omo ene wo se de tumi ma omo. Na omo ena omo ya nyansafo omo NPP mu. Omo de omo ma akopie mo Cambridge, omo de omo ma akọ Oxford, omo de omo akọ the top schools. Either say America or UK. Na daachi omo kokurafo ya sa be pushi agenda bi e fa omo akọ omo ma na free Oxford any Cambridge mu mo sa be di eso na ye ma aka che say ye ya mobra because on papa m nim kuntuna si dwadie suma si dwadie yenya entreke say Ghana 1 Ghana 2 ne enko recycle ye tia do safo manfo Kufour time obedi president menka Kufour obedi president do Kufour man minister wakwa banana do time be senior minister akofa ne ba a one ko Cambridge and also Oxford from a brochure manasa be director general at the Senate enti no wo nam o hwem no oba be krat wa mobra safo manfo abobra to man ba safo manfo ba wo wanyini chen no waye party adwuma mo chen no wono akwa asan ba be director general Senate na wo anya hwe enti abusuafo we party delegate na nko be ofie na me pese ya quest this first video eba ma me kan se mi a kire
abia se pa ne sei yina ye fi tudu enyaza yina ye fi tudu enti ye moba ko ye o mampi obedi mi ya reche na asara na sei sa presidency no abano of you enyaza ebede kakra ono ba already 4 years now ago. Yamia Domeba, Yamia Dometi 8 years.
Abusuna for video we say na wakwa no. We a party ni bia mesro say. Twa ho no kwa na fato NPP delegate platform so. Almost so na Kenya Japan di party fatam and Kenya Japan NPP accept. Nipa won pe NPP asem pempe was in pay Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia me ati asese Mahama esemni Mahama be di president so otwoma wono semni ba yensan to abama no enne wasan ba chinchina se yema no MPP Frank Akwani na se wonim saade we yesi de onim papa no wa nyene ye bone hwe abusuafo e mo me nka nokre ye ba the first republic we see the fourth republic na ho Kwame Nkrumah ye nyanim so from the central and the western region Kwame Nkrumah efiri ho ana buzia eba ye from Bono. After Bono, eko Dr. Hilary Man from the north. From the north, eko man that on be because flawless at John Rollins from the Volta region. From the Volta region, Abba Ashanti region, John Agyapong Kufour. From John Agyapong Kufour, and eko central region, the late Professor John Ivan Tamet. One no one na Mahama de Maso ediko sirim. Mahama so anwie and anado ebe maso ediko the eastern region Puye Mantem. And from a Puye Mantem, Mahama san ba betwa the next 4 years the second term awie na Mahama wie ya yese yansan fan ko esiremo Ghanaians will not vote this and abusuafo ya esiremofo a me ka me nkofo omo sori omo preach say ase the different tribes the different groups you know omo sisi esimfo it is never true she from the first republic ebesi the fourth republic esimfo I enjoy presidency a different group bia Dr. Hilary Man no yesemuni Mahama yesemuni enti we kwampo akoho 3 times Dr. Hilary Man first Mahama first term Mahama second term nyansan fama Bawumia sanfan ko na enko the fourth term ye musa the western region after Kwame Nkrumah presidency akọ western region bi ni mebusa say after Buzia presidency akọ Bono bi after Kufour ma Ashanti region after Nanado enko eastern region after former president John Rollins enko Volta region but in the northern region presidency na ko Limam term akọ Mahama first term asako Mahama second term na Mahama wie ya mosien sanfan ko sirem ho Ghanaians will never vote this and it is good said Dr. Bawumia me ati asese Mahama yesemni Mahama free ho a wono semni ni ba ever na papa wonim papa we na is bent on saying some for NPP flag ni shenisem or kwa she flag na ba already what call siem no kwa bo party your constituencies are your constituency what MPP resource wa binduri MPP nya 2067 votes Mahama was doing around 26,000 just like 2 polling stations result and yakabom the whole constituency ufiri wa ko polling station who are resource no buy no rejected ballot does che Bawumia de because Bible are rejected ballot 3 4 Bawumia record 0 not the same person abase yemfa party enhye please omondo MPP and to omo na ma omo yesa den de abusuafo dia perekwa interest but busuafo me better me enko yesa Kwadwo Janto video ba me kan se mi achi
can tell you say Dr. Bawumia na onim anything about this Mamprusi kinship ne de na ekoso I can tell you on authority. And so ye chan kontompo de share Dr. Bawumia say on na shen tokwa nachi Emma NDC for the year politics. In bi wo ha ye kan ne aka no troka I am telling you the reasons edruha. Na Dr. Bawumia oni hompo. Dr. Bawumia ewo campaign ase. Ena ohini bi wo mu for so ya de ne call baby eni kwan so mu de ne call. And so NDC for the year campaign etia Dr. Bawumia say Dr. Bawumia ene hye sa de na say Dr. Bawumia I can tell you obi obeka cho say Dr. Bawumia no ni mu bi me say oboa na eyantrom kontompo eno mu twatwe eto Dr. Bawumia so he wasn't aware Mamprusi nyome nyina no nya aware
abusuafo Kwadwo Janto a broker journalist with multimedia and in FM in Kumasi Kwadwo Janto etimi hwe na nado Kufour ado anim ka che ne se si asuma so kopesa samunsam na so hia Kufour ado sign na Kufour ado sabunsam hwe wo hwe most of ninsema no kan abra people wa ba mu a na efeva NDC obeka cho say professional journalist no doubt about it ono anasem timi didi MPP mpeni for atem say Kufour ado sabunsam ana NDC born pa no ye nyuma na MPP for mama ka asem ba ko nche mo Kwadwo Janto the anamona otu ebia munim hwe NDC akwakoye survey ahunu say the cheapest candidate any NDC presidential candidate can beat Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And what can the NDC guys do? Yem project Bawumia, yem pe Bawumia sem. NDC for na babonte ebe this analysis that party for be hunu achire. So you hide behind the supposed journalists, those are the supposed social media commentators. Omo claims omo a neutral. No omo mrambe project Dr. Bawumia. Na MP for ko mistake eto abama na NDC for SR de kon akwo from 2028. What ya? And na Kwadwo Janto abeka say one de obet susu say MP before omo san repeat Dr. Bawumia. Na me busa Kwadwo Janto say say you repeat Dr. Bawumia adenti no one free morning show no so ni enkofa obi from station on yard so me share for morning show adenti no yes say wo free in share FM akọ another station yakoma sika man santana ye multimedia for man sika because what no mo feel say oye competent okwa party station be lose ade na Kwadwo Janto enfiri ho am enkofa a trained journalist or graduate from na say omra meye morning show. Please Kwadwo Janto enya wo na be select candidate ediama MPP na saa niam na wo ye yenim ba bi afiri wo you don't wish the MPP well. You've never wished the MPP well. What ye kan cha me say bokun tokwa na emfa Bawumia ho na eye MPP for ana omotra ma NDC for set agenda. Who no ye police council chairperson? Who na police council chairperson? Ye kosi counter chief and nakọ boko no. Who na police council chairperson? Na Sir Dr. Bawumia no ko baye no ho best. No wa save MPP from this mess. So nko na abusua na we Mamprusi na wo ye no. Enko no mo kasa ase me se me nuanom ena me pre the ultimate post entino momfa mo nade nyina ngu ho na tumi ne mensanka ka MPP yanko election anje nimgu asese na in any case se part wa bam na so opposition etimi set tone ama beto Ghana 14 ebra ne wo nsantwe for yetu omoka from the National Security Conference ya o be blame me na me busa kojo janto asem wo ye journalist o kan okre admitted wo ye journalist a waye a research political party be an oba risk election se oko present a flag bearer abusuo wo film na abusuo bi e kontoka and sadie we MP saba bonti na omuka munko busa tepa MP na najima 10% okoshia zongo community so the last lesson there's some kanche no they told him point blank said they will not vote for Bawumia but about no matter abama no and now honorable Collins Adomako efija kwabre north wonu so ba be kasa ase mo menko sa video no mra
Kusase semi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia suffered for it obi enim yeso e man pusini ono no toto tu ama man pusi for Kufour Kusase in my constituency Kusase for me NPP for told me so na bo we dey was a formal but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the intimate to mano why because of man pusi these were the issues.
Good. These are MPP MPC. Omo kasa asem we me I don't fall Dr. Bawumia. But the bottom line said circumstance Dr. Bawumia finding himself no abusuafo it will never work there here nor there. Make my mouth issues bebre hwe sabusua bi na abusua e ko a wo a wo firi abusua ba ku bi sa wo pri dibia bi ebebo he opa ahu wo de ko KNUST na ko busa se o hwan no free law faculty law student our pri dibia bo ne sankada because omo no so enti se why we are unfortunate na so we kusasi ni and now we man push at this crucial point any political party will present to bia no ebe sofa e wo soro ho so we kusasi ni na se MPP for e de wo kwa man push for to obatia we man push ni na MPP for de wo kwa kusasi for to obatia so the MPP should get this thing right and change the candidate that ye de call 2024 no Bawumia anya ne making anya ne fault anya ne pe nyame ne born ne to man pusi mu enyo ono an pe no ka mpete me man pusi ni enyam na de to mu but the circumstance Bawumia ba ya from nowhere party man so e man ba ye running mate wo ba be du ba bi odu no eye make us abrabamu ewo ni bi no tafre ni anim so from the central and the western region Kwame Nkrumah efiri ho ana buzia e ba ye from Bono after Bono e call Dr. Hilary Man from the north e call man perinda da wonye be because fly left Agyapong from the because the voter region from the voter region aba Ashanti region John Agyapong Kufour from John Agyapong Kufour and e call central region the late Professor John Ivan Tamet wonu wa wie na Mahama de be ma so e de call Sirim Mahama so anwie na nado e be ma so e de call the eastern region Poe Mantem enti from a Poe Mantem Mahama san ba betwa the next 4 years the second term awie na Mahama wie ya yese yansan fan ko Sirim ho Ghanaians will not vote this and abusuafo ya esirimfo a me ka me nkofo omo so omo preach say ase the different tribes the different groups you know omo sisi esimfo it is never true she from the first republic ebesi the fourth republic esimfo I enjoy presidency a different group bia Dr. Hilary Mam no nyesemuni Mahama yesemuni enti we kwampo akoho 3 times Dr. Hilary Mam first Mahama first term Mahama second term nyansan fama Bawumia sanfan ko na enkoye the fourth term ye muso the western region after Kwame Nkrumah presidency akọ western region bi ni emebusa say after Buzia presidency akọ bunu bi after Kufour ema Ashanti region after Nanado enko eastern region after former president John Rawlings enko voter region but in the northern region presidency na ko Limam term akọ Mahama first term asako Mahama second term na Mahama wie ya mo se sanfan ko sirem ho Ghanaians will never vote this And it is good that Dr. Bawumia me ati asese mama yesemni mama free ho a won semni ni ba emfa na papa wonim papa we na is bent on say yensan fa MPP flag ni hye nisem wo kwa akɔhye flag na ba already wo de ko osiem wo kwa akɔbɔ party no ya wo constituencies a ya wo constituency a what MPP resource a binduri MPP nya 2067 votes Mahama was doing around 26,000 just like 2 polling stations result and yakabom e the whole constituency ufiri ho a ko polling station who are resource no e buy no rejected ballot e do so che Bawumia de because bible are rejected ballot 3 4 Bawumia record 0 na the same person abase yemfa party enche nisem please omondo MPP and to omo na ma omo ya sa den de abusuafo eye dia perekwa interest but busuafo me better me enko sa Kwadwo Janto video ba me can see me achi
can tell you say Dr. Bawumia na onim anything about this Mamprusi kinship ne de na ekoso no I can tell you on authority. And so ye chan kontompo de share Dr. Bawumia say on na shem tokwa nachi Emma NDC for the year politics. In Semni Biwa ye can ya troka. I am telling you the reasons are edruha. Not Dr. Bawumia oni hompo. Dr. Bawumia ewa campaign ase. Ena on hinibi wo mo for so ya de ne call baby any kwanso mo de ne call. And so NDC for the year campaign etia Dr. Bawumia said Dr. Bawumia and a shesa de na say Dr. Bawumia I can tell you obi obeka to say Dr. Bawumia no ni mu bi me say oboa na eyam tron kontompo eno mu twatwe eto Dr. Bawumia so he wasn't aware Mamprusi nyome nyina no nya aware
abusuafo Kwadwo Janto a broker journalist with multimedia and in FM in Kumasi Kwadwo Janto etimi hwe na nado Kufour ado onim ka che ne se se asuma se kopesa samunsam na so hia Kufour ado sign na Kufour ado samunsam hwe wo hwe most of mensama no ka abran people wa ban mu a na efeva NDC obeka che so professional journalist no doubt about it ono anasem timi didi MPP mpani for atem se Kufour ado samunsam ana NDC born pa no ye nyuma na MPP for mama ka asem ba ko nche mo Kwadwo Janto the anamona otu bia munim hwe NDC akwakoye survey ahunu say the cheapest candidate any NDC presidential candidate can beat Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And what can the NDC guys do? Yem project Bawumia, yem pe Bawumia sem. NDC for na babonte ebe this analysis that party for be hu achire. So you hide behind the supposed journalists, those are the supposed social media commentator omo claims omo a neutral. No omo mrambe project Dr. Bawumia. Na MP for ko mistake eto abama na NDC for SR de kon akwo from 2028. What ya? And na Kwadwo Janto abeka say one de obet susu say MP before omo san repeat Dr. Bawumia. Na me busa Kwadwo Janto say say you repeat Dr. Bawumia adenti no no one free morning show no so ni enkofa obi from station on yard so me nhira from morning show adenti no yes say wo free nhira FM akọ another station ya command sika man santana ye multimedia for man sika because what no mo feel say oye competent okwa party station be lusu ade adena Kwadwo Janto enfiri ho am enkofa a trained journalist or graduate from now say omra meye morning show. Please Kwadwo Janto enya hu na be select candidate ediama MPP na saa niam na wo ye nimba bi afiri wono you don't wish the MPP well. You've never wished the MPP well. What ye kan cha me say bokun tokwa emfa Bawumia ho na eye MPP for ana omotra ma NDC for set agenda. One no ye police council chairperson. Ye kosi counter chief and nako boko no. One police council chairperson. Na se Dr. Bawumia no ko baye no best Now I save MPP from this mess. So na abusua na mampusi na wo ye no. Enko no mo kasa say me seminuan mo and na me pre the ultimate post. Entino momfa mo na de nyina ngu ho. Na 2 minutes sanka ka MPP yanko election anje nimgu asese. Now in any case, se part to our bemu, na so opposition etimi settle tone. Ama beto Ghana 14 e bra na ye in central for ye tu omoka from the National Security Conference ya. Ube blame me. Na me busa kojo janto asem, wo ye journalist o kan okre admitted. Wo ye journalist wa ye a research. Political party be an oba risk election se oko present a flag bearer. Abusuan wo film ni abusuan bi e kontoka. And sadie we MP saba bonti na omoka monko busa tepa MP na Agyapong 10%. Okoshia Zongo community so the last lesson there's some can channel. They told him point blank said they will not vote for Bawumia, but about no matter abamano. And now honorable Collins Adomako e fija kwabre north. One so babe kasa ase mo menko sa video numra.
Kusasa semi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia suffered for it. Obi any yeso a man pusini ono no to 2 ama man pusi for Kufour Kusasa in my constituency Kusasa for me NPP before told me so now but the was electoral but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the intimate to mano. Why? Because of man pusi. These were the issues.
Good. These are MPP MPCA. Omo kasa same way. Me I don't fall Dr. Bawumia. But the bottom line said circumstance that Dr. Bawumia finding himself no abusafo it will never work there here nor there. Make my mouth issues bebre. She sabusua bi na abusua e ko a. Wo a wo firi abusua ba ku bi sa ko pre di bia bi ebebo. Ebebo he. Opa ho. Wo de ko KNUST. Ko KNUST. Na ko busa se o hwan no firi law faculty. Law student our pre di bia bo ne sankada. Because omo no so. Enti se why we are unfortunate na so we kusasini and now we man push at this crucial point any political party will present to biano ebe sofa e wo soro ho so we kusasini na se MPP for e de wo kwa man push for number 2 abetiaw we are man push ni na MPP for de wo kwa kusas for number 2 abetiaw so the MPP should get this thing right and change the candidate that ye de call 2024 no Bawumia anya ne making anya ne fault anya ne pe nyame ne born ne to man pusi mu enyo no an pe no ka mpete me man pusi ni enyam na de to mu but the circumstance about me ba ya from nowhere party man so e man ba ye running mate wo ba be du ba bi odu no eye me ka se abrabomu ewo ni bi no tafre den ene abrabomu meko a wo di ni se abusua ene abusua bi won toka ne to ntwaye and I don't know also who blame why enya the fault. Enya the fault, but you didn't quite part ni be suffer. And then people don't want to stay opposition after 2028. So we have to change him. Now MP vote one and Nekojo Jantwa. Ebe seti ton na ma party for this. Now Kojo Jantwa, that person no can say part for MPP muna. Of course the Kojo Jantwa the captain's man. Kojo Jantwa mi nuano no. But maybe MPP ni maybe or but on cancer and power MPP, then no one ever check candidate. I have a election, Anna. You have a election. A year, she share a Juma, she share Yashi Bino. Now, Juma no yase. So, what be whom poor channel the Cromania can channel. A year Juma and this voice share. I didn't know Central for Biso. Say, Mon Coca the Bawumia, a Conway, Namanka, Abujaman Casabon Chapel. Mahama, as the commander of Chief Ghana Armed Forces, was say. They've gone past peacekeeping to peace enforcement. Now, bre mama, it will bring a lasting solution. Another talker de mujua. Who is 2028? So almost like the Kusa force. Ye baton tokano, ye tima jo, Samu Kofa Bawumia and MPP bar. Wamasa Henyan Tokarma, MPP and Kusa for about about the Bawumia. Maybe so. Hey, and Tokan and Minyam, and Namam Hammer to reach yourself. Or ready to resolve issue no was a santain a day a seminal or the abandoned. But Sir Muhammad me draw no, not the 2028. Almost a catcher is same phone say, Samoto ama Bawumia ba hanya ntokanma ometo sa aba no. They will not vote. They will not vote. So NPP delegate mesramo mamu hwe akom ma mutimpo na de omo ye yate abre. Abusiafo yenko video we mra.
Anya se media matemo. Se nyansani wo mu a NPP mbisa say how come even 40% to mwanya. It is not a headache to you. In the history of this country, rejected ballot papers was even a BT Bawumia. Rejected ballot papers, BT Bawumia in the Upper East. In some of the polling stations. Some polling stations. Rejected ballot had 3, Bawumia had 0. Imagine how come? And nobody's thinking outside the box. Say, I know Agyapong is dangerous. Nobody's taking it seriously. How say a rejected ballot will supersede and now ahead of presidential candidate? And go and check it. Even though I stand to be corrected, it has never happened in the history of this country. Say, both MPP and DC, presidential candidate, Anya 0. And the worst and the dangerous aspect is his own hometown. Bawumia's own hometown. 3 regions, they don't have MP. And they can still think. You see, they need team of medical team. After the medical team examine them, then we call for a mass prayers.
Papa na ka MPP asem. Me busa se MPP eya Japade o papa Japade a. De odi election e call 38.2 no. Wo besa kwa akofa na che okwa so famra. Wo na ni kwa be pabo no. But then your party penny for the chairman sabunsu. Dr. Nsian Sare. Mrekudu kamo. Chama untumi mo. Womo nam a omo push the agenda of Dr. Bawumia. As simple as ABC. Me baba kan asama chiro. Obi a wo push Dr. Bawumia agenda bia no. Wo polling station ni ompe wasem. Ondo. Ompesa woni ne beye pe. Polling station foi. Me busa mo say. Mumududu say na mumba. Eko Cambridge. Mumududu say ena mumma eko Oxford. Mumududu say ena oba even oba Ghana akrampa oba Asante Mante enter the one of the best school New Mission Academy. And I say Miami Bra school Apple View. Mumududu say ena makobi. When we share chairman Sabusuba. And as a when the classmate chairman Sabusuba e Ghana. Why na the classmate, the back classmate, Dr. Nsian Sareba. Why na the back a classmate any chama to me ba. In any of the public schools in Ghana. The polling station for Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre kwa Agyapong say Oba ema also ba anya classmates. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say Oba ema also ba asebi. And now we dream for background called international school papa e Ghana because we are jobless. Polling station for electoral area coordinators, constituency executives. Ose chairman Sabosu Dr. Nsian Sare chama wuntumi mo mrekudu kamo a o masesa o ma akogu Cambridge and Oxford no. True sweat. We year adwuma 2016. Emma party ba abamu na President Kufour Emma appointment in 2017 no. What in the ma akwa gu Oxford. Omo kwa the best school in the world. Wasane Bawumia be sha okon. Na Bawumia be president ya. Na so wono no yamano senior minister. No akwa fa ne ba na o free Oxford na as Cambridge no aba beje director di amano, minister di amano. Na ewia ne ba no abeka cha wo polling station executive o papa amobra. Polling station for meno mo kasa pa. Menemo kasa. Electoral area coordinators. Menemo kasa. Constituency executive. Menemo kasa. Enya no che na constituency executive. Na mo ye lala sulala. Mo call minister so mo so mo nimu. Ede de ba ne say o mo ba mo na so. E ba ne say. Mo musa ose chairman Sabosu Dr. Nsian Sare. Mrekudu kamo. Chama wuntumi mo. Omo magid Bawumia campaign no. E de sie konko. Omo boka che na so omo na e den omo. Na omo so ometon mo so omo say. Ahim fa na omo ma eco school. chairman sabonsu ne ba ne classmate ni polling station ni bay Dr. Nsiasa ba ne classmate any polling station ni be ba chairman sabonsu me chairman public school ne ba wi de ba wi Ghana ha ana me chairman private school ne ba ewi Ghana si na sam penimfo we se mu edom ma akọ Oxford edom ma akọ Cambridge chance wo say pussy candidate bi force candidate bi na candidate ni ba na say ne third term no because one Kufour twa first term one another be twa second term wo sample Bawumia na be twa third term so no kura tata wo ya akokura mpo na ni ama na senior minister ya man board member ya man board chair no akofa ne ba na true sweat wo de ne call Cambridge or ne call Oxford no ama na be CEO oba be MC the list no oba be minister na ne ba na ba be kase wo delegate wo amobra into one man for bank Oxford no here comes polling station for Majinkwa electoral area coordinators here comes Majinkwa kendi kwa ma compare kwa Japan munjim say boy kendi Japan say wo Obama polling station electoral area coordinator constituency executive massive wo be create permanent jobs e di amamo na also timi do back on New Mission Academy what timi do back on Apple View what timi do back on King's College what timi do back on Cambridge mo polling station for enye da bia na e be stress ade free MPs wo nye da bia no say makwa ma MPs any osa chairman sabosu Dr. Nsiasa be detective man because omo magu Cambridge omo magu Oxford Musa Dr. Nsiasa say ne ba na odne ko school akese no da ba na obusa wo polling station ni say oba ba na wie secondary school metimi na ko university kwa Legon anasa take amount but o ma se o ma akwa gu Oxford o ma se o ma ko gu Cambridge twa se Bawumia maye president official NC Nancy China na onko fa ne bad maji appointment ma no ba Canada Japan se wo no ba eye kukurafo no ma didi abre mama polling station for so nidi bi polling station for mama so nidi bi Canada Japan eba abia nyuma ama polling station for ministers or my polling station for CEOs or my polling station for make us MMDCs na musuma tuma mo mani bi Canada Japan ba enyo bia polling station ni bia na be minister but mo benya juma pa ye a permanent job abusora mo nkwa says esika entu ye polling station ni a nipa oso wo dwene no ho wo bom pa ye ma no wo se kwantente ma no na wo se abato mu nkunimdie de ma no honorable Ken honorable Ken de Japan as simple as ABCD these mkukurafo they've never liked you na echa no meba ba mu o se chairman sabonsu o so da do akotwa Ken de Japan tape de nam well oba parliament 1996 ontimi be a factory also am constituency of course I want to abobol Dr. Nsiasa ye man appointment or conference musa se no nya NDC ni Dr. Nsiasa emayi anu se ni NDC membership card ankoto conference na allegedly ni NDC membership card ekoto conference na ene Dr. Nsiasa wo Kufour ye osi wo 8 years conference nipa ba ko pe no fa na adwuma mo chirman from trade na do aba first year we Director General Ghana Health Service second term office of the presidential advisor chairman party ni aboa no na Canada Japan ba e ma ye polling station for ya sabi nso mo ntia se enya mo be kwa akwhye po enkopim se epo ba be da kumase ne de se po antima move ama kumase a Canada Japan e ye president se po etimi move ba kumase and mo Bawumia ba be president abusha for me din de shaibula sisi Shan so say juma die we say no eye KNL roofing industry.
Yes, New Patriotic Party. Na isi omo di aba betuda say nyame ya adomo a isi de say omanya bim to be a person we contest flag bearer ni bia no we betimi akwa nomination forms omaya de na enra adekesi because which na me no mienu ni na no you are aware of it. You remember we went to interview Ura engineer Kwabena Agyapong.
Yes.
Yes. The office.
Yes.
And we catch say 29th or 30th. Oba launching a campaign. You remember?
Yes, I remember.
And he did it yesterday.
Yes.
Which asemo catch then.
Yeah.
Because be 3 characters be omni medin koma fa papa no. Na mediative I'm sharing this with them because I check. Make I say na me di Dr. Kwame Adukufu. Dr. Kwame Adukufu. Or adopted me 2005. Number one Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. It may be not be a program be, not a fan club be a program be. So they needed somebody out by Kasa a program na say. 80 fan club for no contact me. And na almost omu here Ura Piamenka. They were now industrialists. 80 mene abranti be a fan Rashid. Yokura Piamenka fi ewo Kumasi. Isha eso. Yako na yeni ni di nkomo and ye ka that ana presidential and so called Akrofo do so no in quotes na sa de no ho oma ba obi epe e prese opeso contest it ye di nkomo no ena Owura Kwabena Agyapong di bem ena apia menka se initially what is Kwabena Agyapong pese o contest no nanda dwene ye ne se Kwabena Agyapong want to contest to call the bluff of President Kufour because that time now President Kufour removing her as a press secretary. You remember? Ama na Kwabena ni anje. That's what we heard at that time.
Yeah.
Ethiopia no senadwene ne say Kwabena ben President Kufour no was sue adwuma no person kire President Kufour say he can do more than the President Kufour. It will call the bluff. Nemo mo hwehwe mu no a wo tie Kwabena Agyapong message no. Kwabena Agyapong kuta top-notch message. That is what Apia Menka told us. I remember Apino. Many are branches be a fan Rashid. Where your NPP Sira caller for today. Check. It may be na mene Kwabena Agyapong ebe Kumasi. And our friend me say me be yadi enfama no. Asma make about 2007. Asma na make. It no hotel biwo officers mess. Kumasi and our friend is membra. It be call hona chairman Koka or didn't wapia. Chairman Koka. Not to Satam no a chairman at the Kwabre.
Okay.
Kwabre West constituency.
Okay.
No a chairman.
Okay.
Eti me call not a you or didn't hook kwapiato. And ya be 3 and ye din komo. But that time me a yank and no so many can't use it and penny for din koma. So I was sitting there waiting for somebody to conversation so that Kwabena will attend to me. But now me tell you because now ya sing konya all the BT. Then Kwabena had a call. Engineer Kwabena Agyapong had a call and a call outside. A call outside no. And a call catch me say, "Yes, sure say chairman Koka obeka isa asemusi." Or catch me say, "Hey, Kwabena Agyapong na dream bi o adia Kwabena Agyapong catch ne say so your opportunity obey no NPP forward Jasper me can you Satana or then ho appear di alanchamati achi but he was able to tell me abran wonim nipa na me he was able to tell me that Kwabena Agyapong message in someone and can he said the guy is brain. You know about Chamfo. So the Chamfo, yeah. I know NPP Deputy Secretary, Ashanti Regional Secretary.
NDC.
No, NDC, yeah, NDC. Yes. And man, no NPP, no, the Jacobeche Bilam Techi.
Yeah.
It was the Mekwachia Jake 2006, Asamna Meke. Ye din commander Jake at the Kamuno or Casa Alfonso. And I mean, me original chance Jake Bevier, so na. Why attended to me? And a batch of creating command here presidential aspirant in Wasa. And a batch of force Charlie, youth in the woman the ocean Kwabena Agyapong and you put a good message. And I'm saying, have you listened to him? And I say, Charlie, I quite a message in it, serious. What can you tell woman? Satam ye calculation that Kwabena Agyapong 44 years. And as Satam is already president. Near fancy about 60 years and above. Obekai. So it's not Kwabena Agyapong 44 years. Papa Uswakma was 47 years. Damboche Kwakuboche was also 44 years or something at that time. Oh, say among them, he has listened to all of them. Kwabena Agyapong, your friend say the message, was fantastic. You see, this is what I would tell Kwabena. Was say Kwabena Agyapong message, was fantastic, but we are young. So the BJ today, Kwabena is not young again. Me no can say Kwabena Agyapong 63 years, or 63 years. It means that we are ripe enough to become a flag bearer, or qualified to become a flag bearer. And now the message na ye ka ho asem and dilute and say or da so kuta that message wo sha aspirant ahia mu ni na o maka ni na ne wote party asema se pa Kwabena Agyapong history ye te party ne te ho Kwabena Agyapong de make what say de make catch ne say e mani dilute the message because so far no kwa na launching a campaign anything I make can asem e mani fa bibia fra ne campaign
one dilute no
e mani dilute no ade ba ko a e ha Kwabena Agyapong the last election and he said he paid attention to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong because 2023 no Ubeka said that Kwabena Agyapong ye general secretary Owura Kennedy Agyapong accuse Kwabena Agyapong any focus say problem say koso NPP ni na no e yo in fact Owura Kennedy Agyapong accuse Kwabena Agyapong say of flirting with NDC without any evidence up to now evidence be am I you make a watch say and to Kwabena Agyapong no think say any opportunity be obenya bia no or person take swipe of assembia Owura Kennedy Agyapong beka sa back and forth obekai 2003 the back and forth and no mumienu koba was it 2004 last year efa $3 million be Owura Kennedy Agyapong ka say or the ma party in 1992 or be can say we are Kwabena Agyapong ko jira baby no take swipe was nya no kre na it was taking something out of his message. You understand? So this time around on your focus on pay attention on the first person one launching a campaign everybody loves Kwabena Agyapong say okuta good message
Sabunsu ayade so wotin sem ya efri Kennedy akompre kwa Japan o maso ye be ya wan hwekra wo bejai NPP ni nyina ye fanciful talk idiotic onye role model nsem a Chairman Sabunsu koka fa no ho anu yaba mepese ye be kone akoti na Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia resignation from NPP presidential race ene Dr. Mati Opoku Prempeh so join the Kennedy akompre kwa Japan nukure bi wom ene abronye soma ya soma ne so medi di Kennedy akompre kwa Japan atem
nyina no fanciful talk ena me say fanciful talker one e fancy one ka bofufun e o parliament chen o mo keka sa asem so amoni di me reply no o ka hwem se ka de ka precis ane chese no e be mo wetima e betima kire Ghana for de o pe na de ono ni constituency ho ko no ene ya me no ye pa ye nko ho constituency o tena so the worst parliamentarian in the history of NPP o kroma ye ni na na tikumase me see ye ni na na tikumase e duruble bi na ne constituency listen
he won the constituency
kapu uti kumase minia uti kumase
you should appreciate
no meba mami kasem chiro mami kacho de listen asema wo kanu don't try to go into the realm of baby aye kono is too hot ye nyina enim krum ha the most unpopular MP from 20 to after 2016 elections to na bro to na bro e ma NDC for agbangba be mu nyina be campaign wa ha to na bro e okrum ha na dey enim the worst MP in the history there no man constituency for opa go there the most unpopular MP because they do MPP no they to about onye the person
really
yes and it's in the heart of Ashanti region don't compare Asifosu to Ashanti region the heart of Ashanti region
where
yes Swami constituency the heart listen to me the heart of Ashanti region the heartbeat unim kumase why are you talking the heartbeat of Ashanti region It won't pay party no crown or bakoto. Nanka sebi na de udi you kura kojina onum krano or be perform better than him. Would be different candidate kojina or be perform better than him. And then why he was just a fortunate leader in the midst of an affair. So benya political party you good note me ebenya baby jina ya okoke kan brofo nye brofo ayi sa brofo colonial kukolia brofo na keka no yinzo ne yadidi ayi anko no ko bi beti nkan wo baby
attacking the person.
Yes, I'm not attacking. No, I'm not. I've not mentioned anybody's name here. You talk. Unaoka. Me, I've not mentioned his name because I don't want to mention anybody's name.
We are making reference to himself.
I am not. Listen to me.
Ghanaians should not be deceived by fanciful
and Ghanaians should also not be listening to people who have no merit in Ghanaian politics. I didn't know what my apart from Soja Parliament or Kukai Hansas in Adia. I didn't know why I'm a Ghana. Didn't why I'm a Swami for. Swami didn't know. And then okay o swami ho. Munya sa Canada Agyapong kroya okay. Canada Agyapong allegedly nyoma waya mo say chairman Sabusu. Ono ankasa he knows. He knows what he did for him. Enti Yameka de Canada Agyapong ayama no nkyere na yema details. Nyenka nyina na obi ahu de waya ma no. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Sebi penny de anka untrenfie massive one for. Untrenfie enyesa. And the politics now, it goes beyond this. Because why is he so belligerent? I'm using why is he so belligerent in attacking Canada Agyapong? Why is he talking like that? What is fanciful? What is fanciful talk? So Canada Agyapong walk the talk. Center. 37 military hospital. What Timmy didn't see that? Sika onya idea no there. Then what me no the personal money I am a swami for. O me come here Canada Agyapong build a whole Kufour hospital. MRI machine is you okwa oko twakra yi untuare mewa. You know about it. Go and find out. Go and find out what he has done. We're building factories and creating jobs for the ordinary Ghanaian people. And then Kufour bin sako mano because of Canada Agyapong. What is he talking about? Until being so china no sin so buy wa mere. Ye de yen kasa ankyere no. But obey adwuma of parliament I respected that. But the constituency he was one of the worst from after a year obedi MP ho. Omo so ne sade ne ba ko hu omkra no atwam.
These allegations.
Listen to me. What I'm saying is, okay, say fanciful talker. What does that supposed to mean? Okay, fanciful talk. What is the meaning of fanciful talker? Can Agyapong walk the talk? He always so be a leader or jina ne naswa or can or Can Agyapong. How do you compare leaders? How do you compare leaders? Say Can Agyapong is just a fanciful talker? Do you believe that? Do you believe that Canada Agyapong? He walked the talk.
But you see,
he dares where the lions cannot go. Canada Agyapong. That is a kind of leader. There's a difference between Canada Agyapong and Chairman Sabusu. Say promise a man for ye to say allegedly. Ye de man untino o kasa sadia on to tunu so in wa bonten fa ha ha. Media minim. So no anything nothing wo yes ah onko so
then our case allegedly on
and I may say sad ye tintin wo yes ah belligerent attack on Canada Agyapong. It will fall flat in his face. It will never work because we need popularity be our grassroots. NPP for o say chairman Sabusu o twem sesia na NPP for ye hunu say no pejane so bia no go be fi no o say chairman Sabusu. I'm telling you. We NPP for grassroots delegates won't find here. I'm telling you, they say, look at they say, I am telling you, they make a swami, opa, me no tonchia. Mimi no say chairman Sabusu, tinsi swami, sisia, mimi no me osubempa. Na mufa kamna ni chinya head your beji fans. Ewo swami sisia, opa sisia, opa. I'm daring no say chairman, and now only Canada Agyapong. Me okay, mami him film. No only Canada Agyapong fast swami. O chairman Sabusu ne swami. Kombe bunu tutu. Now be who the way be healing Canada Agyapong. I am daring. No, me can so be a fanciful talker. The people's man is Canada Agyapong. He should walk on the street of Swami. I'm daring you. Free fatu now payen to challenge. No only Canada Agyapong fa Swami from main Swami police station. Uncle Fa magazine wa Uncle see a Mercury Junction near share the Obenya fans. You heard the Obenya fans.
But see, I mean, there is one thing about the Ghanaian culture and role model.
Kennedy Agyapong is not a role model.
What do you mean? How do you see a role model?
That's what.
How do you?
The critics is
what
he's not a role model.
Those,
even the constitution.
Those who say so.
They're not constitution.
Those who say so. Listen,
people must be role models.
Listen to me. Role model necessary. Role model necessary.
Because
so no conducting how. Kasa say. To breaking it down. It is only dishonest people who are untruthful, liars, who despise Kennedy Agyapong. I'm saying it again. Only dishonest people in society who say Kennedy Agyapong is not truthful. The only thing you can fault him is that he's too emotional. But apart from that, everything that he has said is truthful. Yet society that makes him so unique from anybody in this country who is a politician. Can you say that about HMS or any other person who want to lead the NPP? Can you say that about them? Or no any political party as some see or babontin beka no kre na Ghana for whom. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians need. This is the kind of leaders Ghanaians are desiring for. Former President Rawlings was so popular in this country. Why? Because Rawlings' charisma and the way he carried himself, everybody saw him as somebody who is a no-nonsense man, somebody who will tell the truth as it is, and who walks his dog, and he will make sure, say, discipline is part of it. These are characteristics that Ghanaians see in Kennedy Agyapong. And even further, it is Obi Bekacho say a presidential and a man for say what they are saying. It is take only dishonest people. Now make a so we are corrupt. Now you're dishonest. Now you'll be an untruthful person. Now you're discipliner. You can never come around Kennedy Agyapong. That is why people are running away. In everybody, I'll bet Kasasan. That people, those people are corrupt.
The only fault of Kennedy is too emotional. And that is a great weakness. For a leader, you must have that emotional balance. And it's way too emotional. Being the president of the Republic of Ghana. Everybody
has. Listen, everybody, listen.
Anybody can be.
Example. Everybody.
Someone said what it tells us that.
This.
Or see JH makes make the point that any idiot quoting him, any idiot can be a flag bearer. But partying here a president and not just a flag.
That is flawed. Because listen to me, the greatest democracy of the world, the greatest democracy, United States of America, and your beat is Donald Trump. Or no, almost a loose talker. Or Kasa, or Nasimo Bekambiano, to make a cancer, but the Americans voters knew what they want, and they voted for him to become the president of the greatest democracy in the world. What are we talking about? Kennedy Agyapong, BBS Nipa, a year to improve society and the feat that he has achieved in his life. No, I don't think any politicians will have that kind of moral about emotional intelligence. And it's everybody, every human being has their weaknesses when it comes to emotions. Obi die say obi di ono besresre obi cancer machiro obi yes onipa animu or you good, but behind the scenes they are the wicked people you can never think of. Obi so the also be pour the emotions out for people to know their own adrenaline. We all know we. So we are the be Sani Pano, the onu emotionally hiding certain things and the behind the scenes portray to society say me say but me say and will be pour out. Which one will you choose? Which one will you choose? The person who will tell you the people will see him as a good guy, but meanwhile other people see him as a liar. They don't trust that person, and the person that everybody knows that he's honest, straightforward, and sometimes very emotional, but he comes out with the truth. Which one will you choose as your leader?
Also, in fact, I mean, within the party circles, all the Kasa Bebinano, we share the CWO conference national. It has threatened the chances of Kennedy because there was absolutely. Listen,
politician.
Has the numbers. Back down and go and support
that even makes me so happy that day what happened there. Because Nipa to about NPP delegates conference, over 250,000. 260,000. Yes. Now say ni pe ba hold 6,000. Na 6,000 no ku we bu de bojo so a. O twembe wi atehwehwe so prapra ba bi da asante achem ekura na se ho de cobra ha bebo many adun police sitting executives egu ha omokoto aba. Those are the people who are craving for Kennedy Agyapong. And that tsunami no airban. You don't feel they say tsunami ne keke. So you would I mean you better that we will discuss this matter. You will see the tsunami that is coming. You will see. May say you will see. May say Kennedy Agyapong will win this election. May say oh dear so how may so betunchia. Yentunchia na che. Let me give you an example. Looking at the whole establishment. That time, now President Kufour had all power. The whole establishment, CEOs, ministers, everybody was endorsing, including chief executives and all those ministerial. Obia was endorsing Dr. Bawumia. It took only one man, Kennedy Agyapong. The system against Kennedy Agyapong. One man. Unya saying. Oko check from all a Ukraine system in a tarnage now be a tarnage. You could check your boy election we know 37% yeah. Now the system is not behind Bawumia again. The system is not behind him. The system is absolutely abandoned Bawumia. And looking at the even on one microphone bebre Brian Champo Ebiwa and now Dr. Duchu Munumia said almost support no. Internet sankrofo ni no mo nipa miensa delegates ko busumtwe abo champo ko kwawu ho a Eastern region. Brian Champo is a god there. So looking at the optics, no, say even Krano, so much vote na Kennedy Agyapong consistently we are winning these elections easily. Looking at even what is happening, the system now be also say me DC Bonipa 20 me koka ibe medino. Yanko support to one person. Me say I know me say the whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system. Me see the whole system. The whole system was supporting.
So are you therefore suggesting to us that Kufour won't support Bawumia?
Media, from what where I sit, Kufour is not supporting him. Yes, Kufour is not supporting Bawumia.
How do you know?
I know that for a fact.
What is your evidence?
They say I know that for a fact. They say I know that for a fact.
Just propaganda.
They say as some make cannot confuse them. They say Sebio. The reason why I'm saying that is that people should quote me. Edientina say asem ekoma Kufour ekona se Kufour do legacy na enya na Bawumia yin ho afim why you ho afim me legacy say me Kufour me na me do ba say vice president be di manim na enya na say kobone dia na ya chichira so Kufour do and dey o bone bibia Kufour do dey papa no why you ho be wash so the first time I saw a vice president, former vice president, saying that he was not aware of increasing of petrol prices before elections. That was an indictment and an affront to Kufour. Say you were spiting him straight in the face. And me, if I were Kufour, do you think I will support you again? Media, that from what I'm seeing and the things that he is saying, that someone has said before when you try to hear a dance here. And I'm a assembly stuff when you try to dance here. A bad digital drones in your manual there. A bad national cathedral there. I don't know anything about it. A bad economy, no. Now I don't know anything about it. What happened to the Ghanaian economy? Is it not Dr. Bawumia who said that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you? And then the CD, the incompetent Mahama couldn't arrest the CD. Don't watch CD, no lucky CD, no the auto bank, the auto IGP. Incompetent Mahama CD, no the auto. One of the major fundamental areas, Dr. Bawumia NPP for Gini to how to handle the economy. Lectures upon lectures upon lectures. And at Ghana, we are using data. Or no pay data to Dr. Bawumia. Let's talk about data. Let's not talk about raw. Now look at what is happening in the Ghanaian political scene. Say, you have my opportunity as a head of economic management team. You emerged in the Ghanaian political scene with numbers and figures. So we manage the Ghanaian economy. NPP had confidence in you that you came and we saw your performance. And today, can he be man himself and come out and say, "Oh, Saba Beye vice president, or Beye president, say for Ghana, kunya kesi ene man." Na eden obetuma ye, I Beye better than what Mahama and his NDC people are doing now.
Really?
No, but you can see They have rearrested the CD, the CD rate at that time, another Dr. Bawumia economic management team, never say. Mibusau, never saying. Never saying. That means figures. Or see when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So Dr. Bawumia, the exchange rate in that saying, it's a simple question we are asking. So what moral right have you got to even be talking? And we are number one. Another point is that the reason why NPP who say Dr. Bawumia said the fact that he comes from the north and that we will every day be a coalitions and northern region will vote to by and need the Zongo community. Into the neighbor say NPP a camp party. Into NDC for the camp party there. Mahama Krabeka Jeze Nadia de Bemano. Tia de Mano, walk or cheap vote to Abre Mewa. And ye man overwhelming endorsement 60-something%. And no now man for you see. Your co-election when you say the figures are exposing Dr. Bawumia big time that in the northern region 30 polling stations he goes 0.
Oh, northern region.
Yes, figures are there. They should go and check. Professor Abeta Dubois when you 30 polling stations when you 0. And so you have money sinking. What do I say? J. Kufour, when you're 0, or 30 police stations in the north. What do I say? Nana Adodanko Kufour, when you're 0, or 30 police stations. Then comes the Zongo community. A Muslim leader, the first Muslim leader of the NPP, who was given the flag bearership position, say, on fire and co. Na Yenyanum Kremufo Muslimi for Unchi vote to my. He lost every Zongo community. Apart from Winnie Bazungu. Figures. On one also believe in data. So these are the data and the figures that we are presenting to Dr. Bawumia. Musa Dankwa first research Musa Dankwa say it will be these figures, so it will be in his own interest. So Obija NPP no open baby atna. Se Kufour do kwa on corner new leader emerge. Musa Dankwa on cancer story ni bi. But I'm telling you that these are figures said Dr. Bawumia believe say the credibility thrives on numbers. The credibility thrives on the economy. The credibility thrives on the fact that he himself told us, say, the Zongo community, obey we vote to amaye. In fact, Okojina baby cracker say, I did okay create profound as so Jina so crowd resign from say uncontested this election. Crowd say, or see. Two Nordness now contested to 2024 elections.
That's true. John,
and no Nordness. It is said, Bakunya, it will take a long time for another Northerner to come and become Ghana for Beji, another Northerner to. Yes, I have the video there. I can show you the video. It is Dr. Bawumia, who are you deceiving? In the end, some koye a union some from Rebium. Because wow say Unia John Damani Mamu free simu yadenaba. Amaya to Abama no Ghana for endorso no. Na yen fa some another Northerner. One I say any possible. Or when the catch say any possible. Of course, but these are the statistics and the figures that I've given you. Data.
It's a bare man contested this election.
Media why would I even contest if I would save my last credibility? Because yes, of course.
So if you save his last credibility.
Of course. Now do you know your election NDC was the easiest candidate to beat. The easiest candidate. They told us, we didn't believe it. Meboa. Ya ko say elections as miami nua sami jamfi be gina ho me no ko gina radio bi so o ka che some Bawumia ba ko munye campaign ampa so manye campaign ye campaign hu ye sisifia ni bi no ma ye din sisifia ni bi no ma ye din ye hu de omo ye kotu aba ni wie ye no hu de si ye I see figures again 2.1 million NPP people ankotu aba party ukwe Kufour numbers onyae. Now they compare figures Uncle to Obama MPP 2.1 million. Dr. Bawumia, these are the figures. 71% rejection rate per the statistics. 71% rejection rate. Figures, no. 71% to a BC Ghana Bako MPP flag bearership. So big contest election. Now 71% rejection rate. A BC in the history of NPP. These are the figures that we are presenting. It is also credibility wise, you know, you have what it takes to go out there and win an election. These are the statistics that I've given.
Besides these two questions, so partner Bombo say, be careful how you communicate within the media and the public space, because damaging one candidate's brand make it difficult.
I have never damaged any candidate. Yeah, the ni so be insult. They said you almost ranty beauty social media umditi Kennedy Agyapong atemu. And no enye. But se me banam the facts to her. Say delegates should present the facts. I respect Dr. Bawumia. Of course, delegates say so no mpenu. Ah, na dey say bi nkojobo. Se me ma me akoto banchi boni e dey free dwom di aba. Say e banchi o se be ofufu e nyina be di. Say ya puto nso e be di. Ye di wie ne fa ye mu ase nyina ye te ho. Anye nyina na ye busua baako. Enti say yes banch we no aso da ye nye tie asema me kan tie asema me kan tie say me say yes banch we enye eye banch aso da ye na me ma me na busuafo so mba akofa sa banch na ba maka na so ntie na do be ba say be ofufu nyina dia ye beti de be ya na ye nkwan na tohuru nkwan na say o say nkwan tohuru nkwan na no an ye nia ye di na fie ye ma say nyina ete ho ade say ne ye
Shakama we mo. Now, I'm this final question was what Dr. Educhum Edin said not supported Babia and now on our we are seeing a certain trend. Dr. Matipoku Prempe has been posting Agyapong more often now. In fact, he can't send me. I
don't believe that. Is it really Napo who is saying that?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Okay, only they mean to be in Kasama.
The Facebook page.
Only they mean to be in Kasama.
What's the Kasama?
Mean to be in Kasama. Mean Kasama. Say me need to own spokesperson or Kasamano. And on him. But only spokesperson or Betran Ben no Busan spokesperson. Some of them were scared to even come out and endorse. And they were MPs Biblia. Omudi Kennedy Agyapong. And me see before we get down. The whole thing no the cronin better am won the twem timedia dey make check Ghana for one say Ghanaians need a new direction. NPP Ghana for boy and ho ba catch every day in and day out Mufa Kennedy Agyapong mro oni ento abamam Kennedy ne betima boa Ghana ye gina baby ye gina no after President Mahama leader obetimi propel this country forward. It's not the business as usual or rhetorics. It's a leader who can walk the talk. A leader or kase or ya obeye. Leader or kase empunu ebepunu. Leader obetima sorry anopa. No changing the psyche of the ordinary Ghanaian people. Say yeah mentality in the way we think, you know, we can do spirit of a Ghanaian. No? Kennedy Agyapong is the only one who can do that. And then Ghana for nyineka. Akomshefo ka empenifo wo Ghana hemfo frɛ Kennedy Agyapong maamefo ne adwadifo frɛ businessmen frɛ Kennedy Agyapong mumma man opportunity na NPP. That's the only chance that we have to come back in 2028 as a formidable political party. Obetimi the unity abre nyina say onu Kennedy Agyapong a grassroots. He is for the grassroots. He is not for any block, this block or that block or that block. He's for the grassroots, and that is where our strength is. Into the ohun na no just keke what you say into the air can say enyen tokwa NPP enu obi ani tokwa. I respect Dr. Bawumia. Let's emphasize that. I respect him very well. He's a very intelligent man, but he is not a leader. He's a manager. He's not a leader. You a leader but you kwa kwaji to me the NPP. I'm not the Kennedy Agyapong. That is all that we are saying.
Kennedy is a crowd puller. Kennedy is a crowd puller. There's no election that I would say Kennedy doesn't come. He will come in. Having said that, it's time for Ken, who has always been a center, to come in and have a bigger stake at the party, at the table. And then we can say, okay, let's move together. And that is good news for me as a party person, that going forward, we go united. And the NDC should be careful because we're there to beat them.
Obi oye close to Nanado be America or Bejetu. Emily said, "Meka, but Meka, come in." Nanado say, "I didn't quite afford a pretty to me."
Yeah, Dada. Nanado say, "I didn't quite afford a pretty to me."
Wow.
Okay.
Ude omeka se onkansa ada. Edana no brebia. Enti bra oba beye omo party leader no. Ena misha ase hwe na namontuo no. Na mahun say he was implementing exactly what he believed in. The other Afuku ne Kwabranja.
That's right. You don't got phone appeal to me.
And now more DBC or DBC or one and more more compare or more two or more free or one.
Johnson Quasaphone appeal to me apart.
The quite fast one won't to me by ye regional chairman.
And Quasaphone
I don't know who first class lawyer. Or say honorable. Or say prempe, and the core contest, and then Kufour the cause of.
Why the deputy attorney general that?
Good. Huge parliamentary experience. Only one to me way a core contest. Nana Kufour the cause of one to me. Say undefeated, say prempe.
Considering Quasaphone appeal to me.
Bisabran hafu nipa ono ne abronye prayer. Yede ye jira ma de ma abronye. So we have bro hafu ya ewo hoyi. Buzia party. Entina mi ka se buzia
ne Canada Japan timi ede sa me ye form ni enye school sem. I want to create jobs. I want me amam wo form no mu ni bien omo damakoma so no wa maye hu say asema a
reality
because me mabusuan for me nuamo wo asama kasi to odan to ofansa yiribi ebi mutim be da bridge so on kra ha so bepa adwuma ye say adwuma wo pom ho a they will never come here a signal kire say yetena radio so yetena kwankwan nu ase ye hia na yedi nkomo say amanyofo a yedi tumi show monsa omuntwom nim hwe efonfo na they should listen hwe Canada Japan the slogan in say I am for the food soldiers. I am for the next generation. The phone
I guess what can
a man for say I can't Japan what casado do no about contract what about contract no to me is $6 million. So be a bank contract to Ghana $6 million at the sea hospital at the top generators at the into the communities Ghana will be a better place to live
and only as some no kwame unya contractor member
on my chichire on itira da bia no ani yake anu tu me ma me be tu funte bia after some promise me come on your same because anybody feel say it's about the what school ku nanim wa ben kabrofo we say na che say wo fie hwe kwame ye nananom se be betu bi ya metu bi no wo mu di fie nyansa ene echechire oman no afie abusua me va amra fom ye nananom first ko mo asase say yefu a ye fe na abusa wo asase wura na dodo de ne wo asase mu de mienu de obey adwuma ne de den baako amanfo ko university board degree master phd wie no afi de ye nya gude wo yen asase ma broni ba say 100 a ye de 13 ne de almost 83 well into the lives of
me say metimoso sama mo aka sama resign me say mo be resign kodua ne na bi uko na kodua akora sama boy usu ama NPP ani blamo discan e bai wo wasi asanse school na bi so asi hospital mo beto fia di brain e mo beto jombo adu rita so ba yire sa na omo tie sa na omo yeye ani brasha mo ma mo firi we fie na mo akọ we fie na bi ni kodua mo firi we fie na mo akọ we fie mo be say party na maye ba bi a rita no ne jombo adu no te hwa na omo te mo be mo kola ketekete na bi ni kodua mo fum sika ha NPP former Monday obi an share me party office ye be ye demonstration atia na bi eniema a yese ma ye na ye je no aduane a odi ama ne yire enkowi a odi ama ne yire ensu a na bi di ama ne yire bibia na bi di ama ne yire anu ami ko brekuma ye di ensa ko wo mani na wo yire wo he na bi na wo yire wo he na bi.
A lot of talk about in the past 48 hours or so. The allegations or comments I've heard on social media suggest that you've suddenly switched camp. You've moved from Bawumia's camp to Kent's camp. Is this something you're able to confirm or otherwise?
It's not true.
I've not moved from any camp to any camp. I remain where I am.
Which is?
I remain where I am. Can I be ungrateful to Dr. Bawumia after making me the running mate? What kind of human being will be so ungrateful? I have not moved any camp. What I've done is to try and unite the party against whoever emerges as the flag bearer of the NPP. There's only one person who's going to emerge as the flag bearer. And our experience of the last election wasn't that good. There was so much infighting. Some people who are now claiming to be flag bearers may have said things that didn't go well for the party. And I hope it doesn't happen again. That's why the party has learned its lessons and decided to choose this flag bearer very early so that we can heal our wounds and forge on to make 2028 a better.
Do something before you die. Yeah.
Lawyer, say one person and your whole political party.
Come in and dream farm.
No, the whole Ghana on the agent ko baby. The whole baby papa went to me uncle. Inti sani edi we no Alan ni sani edi ni bi.
Oh sir.
Oh yes.
Ontimi
a bad thing.
Ontimi.
And anya Alan ko no one in Ghana as we speak and on his own.
That it be said on your presidential material now.
Why on your presidential material?
Alan.
Oh, your
presidential material. No moment near dear to me, no
parties backing. But sir, on who come back Tejina, King. Said I Kennedy Tijina. And Yalan Guo. And Brembra has a Ghana, Yannick and the Japan type of you. Or about Kufour.
Sir,
I'm telling you.
Oh, baby. What did you say? Oh, no. And I'm on your core NPP. 1 year example, who can say running mate here.
The same why Alana
there be
Ken come be winning. One be fat the no form because no or a grassroots person or appeal to both sides, both NDC and NPP. It is na make us no na make be say
me respect.
Drew what is that baby what or we need Greater Accra.
Who kwa me bantima gura na me yemhye me no.
Debbie what him say ya wono wo bantama na otena bantama nyini wo bantama okọ bantama press bi kura kakra
okay
ai
o mi yemhye
so a typical bantama boy
yemhye me pass
but ni nua no so ye adwuma
me yemhye me say bantama MPP Florida
yes
na party for choice no oni na hwehwe mu o sa de a ekwa me na ehu na ehu
areas be or winning hoy or winning
obia sending message say nipa na oye Ken Banadam for no e fe no Alex Kweku Tete
tete mi am tete
unim
no yes ye me kasa wa da bia
okay to kwa me wa bo adwuma and then the most important thing is say wasan a unity party no
oh yeah
because me dey honestly okwaje mic dey na me misu obesem because we say MPP forum ja platform na bi mu na omo ye dwogbo na no musu bugem say agwe be san wi egu gari mu ase no
akwa bi ani ani no school ni e fe ebi mu mi ma ro ye madam
my heart to him wakun pa wa cheso ya kompre kompa wakun kwami because ye na ye nim say originally na Agyapong only presidential ambition.
Yeah, because begin na grofo kwa fi se bia o.
Agro bi na OD.
Aye.
In fact na Jerry Nit FM. Jerry Craig kase. Na damfo any Kennedy baby FM Kenneth.
Kenneth ya no Kenneth. Yeah.
Kennedy ko ya announcement say opeso di president no. Obi a oben o mabusuan no ko eko branding ne car Kennedy for president. Was Kennedy Bancraft and he said, Papa grown audio na ko wawai. And then we have when him say, idea na neni abre. And for him to pull this vote, come in.
I was negotiating about $2-3 billion. If you don't know, the Breedam, my name is Mr. If you don't know, Simon Hydro $2 billion. Maybe see more you are. interchange make in Japan benam deba. Check your leaders over here. When the betting confidence even to go and sit with China government for a loan of 2 billion to come and develop this country. Madam, when Tina Omun Panasabla, but because I have confidence and I know how to negotiate, and that's the kind of leaders we need for Ghana. Yamibaye na doso NPP.
Me da ha sesia na ya papa Rollins aba madayem na me da ho saa de mete ya ne se abawa me da ha sesia na ya papa Rollins papa aden was abawa sorry na me wo message bi de ma na me say papa message die when na me fa nkoma no o say me ma message for koma wo papa Kennedy Agyapong akompre bema na me siyo te wa na me say papa ma me fa pen ni pipa mo de so mo se me de me da ye so de na me be ka asema me a refrain ti me tro me pa tro pa aso me spellings nye ete wa na me fa pen ni pipa nam si opening Rollins afide kasa na obamanya pen enti mo hwa me the red pen e troye on say papa no wawu enti so o transama afo ade a yemfa blue pen ana black pen transama afo enti mo hwa me the red pen ohun e na atro ti me da wasa fe me tro kana me tro first one was manin to see akompra kun kana Japan say me so wa ha from na boka na Japan mam say ya papa Rollins say me fa message mu odin enfa ma no na message ni nyina ne say mon kan to na boka na Japan say ya papa Jelly John Rollins say is what the Ghana to me nyina ma ona boka na Japan say woni ho wawu okọ na okodu asamadu no esan say yensie ni nto munya ma na asamadu certificate enti no sesia no one atamels ejina court na court no mu gina no asam omo kan ne say ebeye nipa obetime ye adans obedi omu ntamu asem anase pada ayi obi obeye adansini enti ye papa John mama ene sisi obeye adansini ama ye papa John Rollins one ye papa atamels omu gina nsama ade court eninti no ose me nkanto na book in Japan say esan se wonya nsama for certificate ode ba befa John mama akonti no wo momodia sensemfo John mama ne NDC fodi no obehye John mama dan ose obetim kura won hia na nkanso won hye ne case nyina nka ho ya papa Jolly John Rollins se me nkancha akompre kon kan Japan say John mama dan no onka no na won kwhye no enye sa no ono mampani Jelly John Rollins nya asamado certificate a oba be fa John mama akọ se ne papa John mama o message no ene say ye on sama ase ise wo time aso because ya papa Atamos ene papa Jolly John Rollins o mu ja sama no court se court no mu ja wasama do no woni dansini a wasa wo ba be yi wo ano sa wo tiase ese wo papa ye papa John mama wo na wasa wo kwa asama do ho ekodi adanse ema Atamels ene papa Jolly John Rollins ekwa mo fa so mo wuyo mo kopi asama do ho no ese ya papa Rollins frɛ ya papa John mama so ye na dansini ya papa Atamels say ya papa John mama ye na dansini na ese so no ya papa Rollins say wodi tumi ni nyina ma akompra ku kan Japan be ma kukodurufo nyansani pa akopɛ wo da wo mani mu wo kan ho ba akopɛ social media nyina ehuru se papa we do nim nyanso wo ye be ma mu ama Rollins so mo wa moni
me kwa me show mu nkran me kwa omo hu me they will be inspired, they will listen to me, I will talk and discuss about NPP with them. And the nyame boa 2028 you know ometo aba e de ama NPP we tell say honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompio Agyapong onye selfish ye wo enipa bi a ene no apart from so your party delegate we your party chairman we your party officer bi no o friend program bi a o ma because and or dwene kwan a ono be fa so aba win the NPP fabrication but honorable Ken or think it beyond the NPP fabrication say let me meet the student body, talk to them, discuss the NPP with them, so that whoever we merge as the winner in 2028, you know, I do a for the above, will be an himself, and your honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompio Agyapong, and never talk about the amount. I will stand for party delegates after minimum Baby Dim Como. Minimum a Baby Dim Como. Now, before I said minimum Baby Dim Como, the person who said video.
Let me state this clearly, say. My contribution to the party, you cannot ignore it because anytime we are in opposition, that is when I work hard to bring the party to power. When we are in opposition. What do I say? And yes, and party our power. When you seek out through party no power adjuma. Now TB a contribute to who is a contribution and when you needed me most, everybody has ignored the party. Agyapong is there. What do I say? That is the difference. I'm making it clear to Ghanaians. Sir, when we are in opposition, I religiously get involved. Again, the contribution to the party. Omana from radio station, Netu, I Sheffield. What these stations have done for NPP.
Good. Abushanfoy. That is honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompio. And was say, or stating a contribution clear. No more be at your assessor. Party ni ekwa hunye here man, party ni co-positioner. A ho and now religiously, we year Juma at the NPP back to power. And the NPP. Obi obeka the party nkwa hunye hia bi oboa ene MPP baabi a yete no enye ba mebusa party delegate say when na wase oye delegate a woto aba edema no especially the 554 no why ana woto aba aba edema no na nsenya ena ye call conference e won kan Kende Agyapong etunu bottom yisika 4 million Ghana cedi ma party no 40 billion say MPP emfanko run congress and as the conference ye busa say omo sorry a ana Kende Agyapong nya adwuma o koko board Kende Agyapong ko na MPP asa adwuma de amano no ministers na no award contract no they should tell us our contribution about the NPP internal contest. The delegate conference. No. Mumbusa Jasin Fimpo Kodria said, Mumbusa and Nabi said, apart from Kende Agyapong or day 4 million buy, Dr. Bawumia or day 6 million buy, Aduchuma 500 buy, and the Briner or day 600 buy. No. Mumbusa said, the CEOs, any ministers, no. Any part of what say and I'm contributing to the MPP the just end conference no. Wuni ma me catch or say and MPP the conference next one the cat. Omuntie can we. But opare ansamo aduma ku ba afimu any nipa bi said yes sa contract e the market in Japan bra na ye nokre. Na sabio se wo na wo de contract market in Japan no. Se wo fi de Kende Agyapong e ya wo so award contract no. Say no onya. Me say MPP that just ended national conference here the Vice President Ababecha 8 years as Vice President. When man funded conference ni na. Kende Agyapong enye minister, onye Vice President, onye CEO, onye kese onkura any of the positions etimi award contract, but he paid 4 million Ghana cedis. Obi a award contract da. Obi a yaman state security no protecting no. He paid only 6 million. Na seke Kende Agyapong and now I have vice president. And yet this state security are protecting her. Kende Japan obe fund the conference in na. Moment can send chairman. Vice President Dr. Bawumia ni 6 million no. What do you find to take Kende Japan dey one aye 4 million da. Because one, Kende Japan no vice president. Kende Japan no award contract. Kende Japan na state security and protecting no. But Obia na state security protecting no. Obia no vice president, Obia na award contract no. He paid only 6 million. And Timu amo sorry amu ye de our party nimu. Na ena me se contest se ebebe. Me performer minister, me performer CEO, me performer DC to say akwar me akraboaje. So babo ntabe ye tobe mabusa de say NPP here sika e de akọ the National Delegate Conference. How much did you pay? Miracle Boaja also there who jaw num. Now we a former government appointee. Now who award the contract that. How much did you pay for the conference? Kende Japan on your minister? Kende Japan on your vice president? Kende Japan on your CEO? But to the bottom, the business sika says supercare, cold store, steel factory, any platinum robbers, that table mante farms, no, or year you man for so woman, and the way you 40 billion say in function NPP. Timibusa say, ministers no more, ministers now, the last election no more tobe, choka say, 1 2 ama Bawumia, ye who did the where were they? We saw all the CEOs in the last election. Our year campaign going against the Japan and the party here ska or man party moi. Now delegates, yeah, the omoya and say, hey, Monchai, may the same barber shoe see our say, some may pona menka ya camera menka. I send what some of the Muslim information minister. The omoya and say, Omo bebo musicano, na ebi e de akwa play ministers, ebi e de akwa makan the same. Obama me minister, Obama we na party ni se be party ni ye de omo se omo nye so omo he party ni ye de omo se dey omo nye enu la chia na NPP ko opposition ye ko opposition because formally on the 7th of January 2025 and then 26th July NPP Eco Rani Conference 19th yet man raise 16 million and near pen a kaka a kadayachi a beer camisade a kade a dayachi na delegates Mesrabo Money the original NPP home Saman for party na making the Japan one for my BAM 2028 ya sa NPP 2029 on the 7th some swear NDC presidential candidate ina Abusafui MPP be prepa because ye call opposition enu achia no ye see eniska CEOs etu omusika so ministers etu omusika so obi anya prepare say o din sabetu no bottom ayi 1,100,000 say from what party no and say Justin Frimpo kodua be ka no kra chewa ne ho kire no party ne ho kire no na mi busa say Obi a wadi vice president 8 years. What do you mean for the NPP conference? 60 million Ghana cedis. Can't you 4 million so 6 million? Ah, that's how broke council be. Now you're vice president. Oh, kwa wo motorcade. Oh, language the best of 4. I count the own echo. Now me busa say the former CEOs, the former ministers no more. Omoy na me se enkomo bi wo ba mpese yakọ Justin Frimpo ko dia video we
na 2 HFM na station academy na bai eye mo na adwuma mo ye Europe of akwamna kwatna ko pon fa na currency adwuma mo ye wo station ya that time Lord Inu Salamsa HFM every time bia NPP asem ene ne yeka the party ne de yempo Oman FM na 2 HFM de. Eyi mu frima enye da.
Ba general mutimi ye
event na nsenya mbefrefre media houses but na Ken City out of the list.
My catch up. Say I don't want to see that thing going forward. Say untimi nka say bia oni nkumu asem issue bi wa hanti. Program a party program no. So where you nefrim. It is wrong. Timini communication director for na kasa. And me so ma po bia me so wan hwe. Say program bi be anya make sure say Ken City for na 2 or Man FM HFM e kan ho. Ko say bi nipa muni bi what sound channel. Ama bedu baby no. Enyi boniaye. Nti message mo say mpo bibi bana issues mi na mo ntiasia. My doors are always open.
Okay.
What the mon frame?
Good. Abusanfo. Say on NPP for. Justin Pimpo ko bi na akotan na 2 and wo kasa. Na NPP for. Me am NPP. Ye nyina ye NPP. Obi anya smart enche obia. Ye busa Justin Pimpo ko dia say. Wo say after ono wa direct the communication director. No mbehwe say. Program bia NPP be ye bia no. Wo ma invite Kansi media. After wo bo fa kwachi din. Bo lolusa di la lolusa. Bo HFM din. And then them can say there's a platform your friend Kansi media. Can say the amount for a sapofunu. Ye wa ban mu contract nyina no mo de ma won't me. Mo ye programmer won't me communication or mo na dam flyer so. And then the man say with that Kansi media MPP cannot come back to power. Mo be fire say sapofunu. Ye meya nkrutu djuma mfa mamo. Justin Pimpo Kodua. Opa don't direct o communication officer also prema because here no e kana mo de breye because this time the conference kwa man ntuma sika anrane. Mo anya sika anrane. Tim ye beba e de light power fidie no ama ye ba be yoma oh we de party adwuma na mo ye ba power ni asaba power mo ye de mo ye mo mom pa se Kende Japan be image as the flag bearer. Enya sa Kansi media honorable Kende on do MPP. But if you didn't quantity me go ye adwuma ma MPP. Ye nipa na say mo de ye boss e kwan mo de Kende Japan firm at a got to upon Kansi media staff e MPP program. They see us as NDC ni. And na mo ko opposition a. Mo ko opposition. Mo ko opposition mo de gat man nya no kre. Check the energy NDC for
Kennedy Japan say NPP for Mafia meeting. Say the way they are using it against Kennedy Japan ya na sheme. We say NPP for ya free meeting or Eastern region and ya meeting. Within us. No be a recorded meeting ya no. E wo NPP no be a recorded e dey come NDC for. Adeti ya tape number out. Na second the Japan ka say just say NPP for to me to the extent say sad dey no my ye no. That when what go you recording and then the beba nipa to say NPP for na from meeting e yo meeting no be free NPP mu santi at meeting a recorded da come NDC for. Asema Kennedy Japan kan you but omo twa tape no so short. And omo use against no. One second the Japan you say party no on fan serious game because of the omo dey into won send NDC for ebule yen.
And you say Kennedy Japan every NPP flag bearer ship na obey the to NDC.
Me say obegu party na nya ntokwa no riba begu no. And nya so obecheche won say na omo cheche ma nya no oba beti odi nyuma pa begu kwa mama NDC party na ehun nya akono magana ni bia biem.
Aboa. Waka se mama akoma to me ye. Me ba to mo se ma abrantie.
Ejuma Kennedy Japan di begu kwa mu no. Me so ye youth at mu so to abama NDC a wa ha ho to abama Kennedy Japan no. Me say the second Kwame Nkrumah ye ba benya no Ghana hanum no. Kennedy Japan. Enya so kasa keke. Man with his words, man with actions. Now yes, you are delegate no some woman nim do omunim dia kwana. They know it too. Delegate na nya so they know it.
No munim adentia na omonto abama Kennedy.
Me say your time nipa na ehia tiri na omo se papa ni din. Na na wo delegate a wo so nim so to Abama Kennedy Japan de faso pa bebrewa wo be ye hwia han say say pass wo be nya so faso am ebusu nya bi unu bi nya bi wo se me de bi so bi abeka te Kennedy Japan de NPP for atenti muntu ntia no agoto ntia na se wankasa ese wankasa be bi adunia mepo bi jo say ye pa to Abama Kennedy Japan si se nya enye cho pa bi won sa ase wo pani che wani pani hu ni say
ade ne nye na ode bre no
that's it ye ma me po bi che me se wa access na hwe se na dan na ne ko no hwe se na wa delegate no obre da wo so bra wo bre wo busiem unyan mo ma wies ko mo titi fe mu nya adwuma nye na to Abama obi a obetimi ni nyuma begu kwan mu ama se bi so unyan no mo fi no mo bed e free so na wo se wo de wo se wo mpe na do pe do be to Abama ese wankasa ye me po bi che upa mentu me ka me kwanya po bi che wo Kennedy Japanese sempa o so baba no gusu kan ogusu bo hu devru
was an quite school o church school for universities
semi me papa o to abani biu me papa
when say Bawumia bosu bi etua neka o ye vice president former vice president Kennedy Japan nye ketua wa ban so obo amabunu
bra kan bi mu me say hwe history ya Ghana when MP Ben Pano bet me asole e wo Ghana ha bet me akajo so no we see company be to Ghana MP Ben Pano be kajo so wait me employ be say 500 workers e wo Ghana ha
bibi die me won na line na gu akiri na edorso nti mama nkrofo ankasa mbebo me so de me penny santi ha wo die me a no a drop it down no bi so abam bi wa mesere wa home data me pacho kasa na o high dodo wudi ni be wi akasa
okay homeda ba homeda
happy Sabbath ana nenya Friday
happy any na GCB
me ba papa
wa kwanya wali amame
unu ya me da so wadi matem na Nyankopon hira na oma enkwase afo be 5 mfie wati ase se ne be de bi obetima bi di matem na me di na akosoro to asoma me
we di matem da me di matem me anyawo be ani me say me di strong Japan.
Your question is say NPP mono going to 2028 no. My question me be say going to 2028 no. Why candidate be na NPP dey no kwa obetimi awe ni tumi e dey ama NPP. Omo mo ko ni na deserve but why dey betimi agi tumi ama NPP.
Mo me da kwa me yakodi e hona bo kan di akompe kwa Japan.
Adenti.
Aye say o conf say okowini president na at Ninja Mekasa, and he is speaking with facts and figures. Because honorable Agyapong Japan. Yeah, send me the Omo for 5 branches for you, John. When and I use Mikasa to do a voice where we see each other beside the Mawama. When it can go down to the extent say when you use the a boom. Don't I say when you get see in the man, you also Ghana test conference and declare and stand at the man Kennedy Japan. You also got test conference to declare some market Japan. Last 4 years, no one is strong member Dicky Bawumia.
Sir, many interview as a young farmer abonting. I didn't hear. Catch me.
Because I believe in grassroots principle. Minimum political principle. Many class 101 didn't come. I say no, I believe in grassroots principle. Now, or Ghana or deep grassroots principle to a compare with Japan. Because I saw for a saw Bawumia ba when he saw for one our national delegate and then it took only a compare with Japan. I make in Japan 2012 from new DBS constituency. Time my election 2012 election and to question we know the Yasi. I compare with Japan, and then when I came on the Bible, and share my decay, new Biasiaba, and on my peaceful a bad Biasi constituency. Such a man who because we did at them. But I can give it a bit, and yes, okay, your voice has to be at them. Oh, none of us I said, as soon as I have one portion of your cousin area, the best son of yourself. No, it's him, you could be, same girl, papa, and your trade.
I see.
You must say again, it's into Mosasi Diatem. Many I didn't question them, Yabopo. Say any pebble on your quack and see Yabopo say, senior. Them who grab one thing, not 7 da. A bounty. Meaning, I said, the dead, you are one gabby.
Chairman, your candidate won't what my good point. And I think
the panic for Canadian. Oh, no, any panic bufu. Where you are a congressafo. In the panic buffers for Canada, say, Tappy, a dream now. Ghana, you no, but show money, take some money, more money today. Not when you know my price again. I can't say, come on, baby, any be. No problem, my pass over mine.
Chairman.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You only came in a bit of the way.
My near emblem night. Union Wakatama Mero Kraho was it Ghana for your brew, your bread. Ama Rebecca wo top me pacho faudi ebra na aja uwia na ni di wo so adina album na enfo bi so mesero dia meme why aha ma Rebecca pacho timinka all right best 2028 me pacho timinka no best 128 me pacho bram na emfa obi so wo down na emfa na
adumi so
ai kasa
okay ya me chiamo minim se nyame adom ho ye
nyame adom boko
okay make a cram can say
idini baby accept
on aboking me bacho make a surface Sunyana West
okay
o she on aboking the juma pa oya e kire se papa na de Ghana mana obetimi ahweso
okay
the ntia make asa no se wo hwe as individual no atimi tinu botum $6 million esi cardio center e de che Ghana abra onji pin ewuma politicians dodo sen eno mbetimi ayesa ade ache free any politician so obefa ogba adwumam no ye ba kra sabi agese bi one na dansa na wafa but papai wo hwe adwuma a oye odini sika eboa Ghana free ukọ tamale baby a sirim sabi yenuanom sirimfo wo na ye ma light out agese touch eno mo di operation ekoto plant echomo enso na saa tamalefo no omo MPs no mu gu omo hu sabi omo hu sa nyansa no ankoye except honorable Kennedy Agyapong a free asemfosu ene call north ekoye saa de ne yeden emmomo sabi yesinkati ade esinsuuma aboakoto nkonka ho nkono asemfo ena nko obehwe omo na nko osimu sen ewo tamale otimi to eye detector machine no dia koma konfa no che ayewura chemesa bosusu ame ewo no constituency abra ontimi enye saade no otimi ko ekoto machine ene cardio center ya usi no wasan so doctors 12 eko India so mo nkwaje ntete na omo mesa Ghana for ya de tisaba we no
na me check the Japan
sene Bible ka say kire apam dada no obehye ne ma odemono no behye ne ma na wa me yibi amfirimu no papa no oba obehye economy ne ma anase obehye ye ma o mewia Ghana sikanko se politicians bi ma ye de yenimo mo oye talk and do mine we be a oka oyo ye hwa de ye papa Dr. Bawumia a opese ubedi party nanim na ubedi president ubeye vice president ye de napku ehye wonsa omo university asabi omo etitifie ne ye de hye wonsa se mo munya adwuma na twi omo ka 700 cedis a month odi aban sika o just that management management now by went me and Pia ama adwuma na gu ama nkora na kwotena fie nti sa nkrofo ni nyina no ombe votu atia wo nti enya ade a ebeye adwuma na yehwe Ghana ha dynamics a yede to aba no sisi aba no wo north enya ade a ebesia konof biu nti ante na ho ase na on resign na wo hwe ade ba ko so Ghana fo gina so
Bawumia must resign, right?
Yes.
Okay, to
we had the answer Ghana for Gina so the tour bar, baby, a free piano. It was say, ultimate vote percentage beer then, if you hopper, and Sana Waba, Abia, Wabe GBF Ashanti region, Greater Accra, Bono Aka, one son will be the president. And I would be bano. I was so making sure, say, baby, we hear soon free no, or the vote ebe for percentage ebe free wo ababe so and sana wait me the president sanse we ya make amumi ehwe ne yi president Kufour obedi president no oba bona orene bono nyina because na na yere efiri bono president Mills obedi president no uko Greater Accra orene honom because na na yere free Greater Accra president Mama obedi president no na yere erene bono nyina because na na yere efiri bono orene bono nyina president Kufour obedi president 2016 orene Greater Accra because na na yere Rebecca efiri Greater Accra na yehwa de 2024 ya ekọ election ya papa your mama oka tre bono regions ni nyina boma na yere erene ho ede koka ne ho ansa na otimbe di president yemisa se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na yere free hefa percentage pen ena na yere de beso ne de so eti se ukunu aba akohoma na sebi enso na oba udi bi support amankura na didi ata from onsa nti se wantimi afa bia meso ukunu de so a that means enya de obetimi di president wa wakonta Abu Ramadan oye MP NDC dim wa denta na wantimi akonvince wakonta wakopia akonta sekan ama no ama na meto aba ma ama president na we ire nso ama first lady na me ordinary Ghanaian ameti hey na obetimi akonvince me se mento aba ma nti sa emphasis we nyina no ye hwa ye de papa ne ba ebetimi ya de
nyambotre asa wo ya mama pon ada no akili game ni ntemta
no.
Was it can be what's why 90 million uncle to aba ma obi amaya wo na wo ka ho ni bi
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia went me and convince na konta ama na meto aba ma na me president na ni aba so anye first lady a ordinary Ghanaian obetimi a convince wo so what you say ontimi convince wo
anoso do
na wo hwa de nso a tribal politics no NDC NPP ye de adwuma but NDC for the be adwuma ye ma candidate rin kan ye de kohye ebia Sami Jamfi ebia de kohye Siedu Nketia na wa ba beka but we de papa na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na jitum ena ono ankasa de be politics on the be tribal politics na wo senka sabi nko de soma bronye se ne ne wo soma bronye se onidi atem no na wo senko de soma bato no abegina ono abegina mu se munim se mi free north mama su free north nti se moto aba na majo mama ebeche ansa na konof bio nti misre mo monto mama na me wo 8 years jo mama of 4 years nti ye 2 year ya ekọ north no ebeko bio na che ye hwe dynamics no from ye papa JJ Rollins no ye voter efiri honom ene ye toma Kufour Ashanti region efiri ho ene ko central Professor Mills efiri ho na ko north jo mama efiri ho ene ba eastern region Kufour efiri ho asan ko north bio nti wo yi delegate ugina ase ha no wo ye sure say ebesina konof biwa na mi bisawo osanso ka kire ese
delegate is over to you
osanso ka kire ese odizungu communities any Muslim communities ebeba be ka NPP ho na yetima rene ne easily wo hwe zungu communities e wo Ghana ha eye 3000 or rene ba ko pe yini ba
nyambotre o punchline so dodo was it a Zongo community wo Ghana e do say
3,000
and every ni say me pa so mathematics monfa balance no to ma me pa cho mo am ye math no monfa balance no to ma me Mr. Wan
mu ba ko pe eno timi ye den every ni ye o ka kire ye say Zungu force a better form. Uko wale ubela force a better form. Mumi yashade when me anko you can say Upper East anko ye campaign or the whole region NDC. 2 years sure say ubetimi anya voters.
Ana matise 30 to amka wanko hobi.
Wanko 30 police stations onya 0000000. Sa 30 police stations no nya 0 no. Na MPP fo ni wa na no munye agent wo nti dienti eno nya 00000 e wo no nti we kire se papa no ye de ne ba ontimi enwe ne power enye den emma yen nti me de ne me kan ne se ye se aye bi pen wo ho a ye mfa ensunya me ye enko cheneke no ena se bi se wo de kraman so kwa atwe ana cheneke no no kohie jata odane nam ma jata no nti afi MPP fo mum ye mfa jata no nye den enko atwe ne preko me damasema no asi me pacho mum follow me why mum follow me
me pacho di ayan we di me why
mati
hu pa amamfo information ha o me pacho best 128 kasa na moma nyentiem na amamfo ntimi mbra mesrem
ya ka me nsem ni bebri amami nti menka ba ko bi ni na obuso ebeto aso
kasa ni enko yeni MPP 2028 wana osu so omode ne ko betimi awe ne odi ni bibia kasa free
pacho on your friend me best median kasa di Dixon the kasa fi Lakeside Estate.
Okay. What's my?
But you didn't beba mana ya winu power honorable Ken the Agyapong.
Okay.
Only bima na ye train track recorder why ye enjuma will be a starch factory. Ena adoye eni abadaye se kaso bicha adepa na so why ye ewo krum ha honorable Ken. Because you kind of from the year 2008 and then started to say honorable ya adoyama and ekuna and Kufour muni bi omuye brillianta omu esua dia wabo omu etimi asua dia ko ekiri and honorable wasi hospital oyini sika ekoto the plant ablana dumso ewo eko northern region nka yobi oye person kuminyani ya obeka say ni krum asinya na say eye central region wo obedwin ho but oyobi a owa badaye onu nso ena party nipa bia kwa hunyeyam a otimi sane eba form anase mudi mu ha okoto n'anim a oyobi a otimi etie mokasa na wabeye amamu ena no eye delegate ya wo ewo legon Ushe nisika almost 6 million cedis no
4 million Ghana cedis. That is kind of 4 trillion.
Yes, eno di koye. Other candidates bibli na omu promises say omudi ebeba no bibli kra for omudi anko. Na ade ba ko na mepe say ense no so ha. Eye mpanyufo na omuye national executive MIN no. Betimu say trimude eni ahunahuna bi omudi huna ya MPP for na ye wo e party mu ye hu na ye say omu ahonde ana say bia omu han omu ani na nipa menu ye kwakun any NDC for by this time ne ma bebre mistakes NDC for ya I was say yetimi ko abontine ye press conference yenko radio station to radio station na ye ma owiase nyina nte say we ena NDC for shebo omuba ya enema si ena omudi anaso house na omudi abeto omanga na so ye nto mohwe de ani nyo mo ani se omekwa akose nipa ba akwachi se onu ena ombenya bibi kakra afini wonti aye se ye ni national executive mimenti omu din kra obabia na onabo ustedia waye din onkasa ese nkofo pese omu fa the past record I say be omuba be tagi no na enka se bia ye di gu nanimu ase ba me ka kire omo say kura ne mai ye don more because
yes you pro zero the CEO of 00 rural bank is Bawumia. Hey,
yes,
this one not from my mouth or no my words.
Better me catch you. Yes, na that sign pay NDC fu nyina hwe me say me ye dwuma ba offense saying as a British school junction taxi for drivers nipa yi ni omusia obia di Kennedy wa adanse omuye ndisi fo nyina ase edi nipa ombeto aba amai because this say ohwe abakosimo Ghana ha aye former late president JG Lawrence unse no kasa your friend Dr. Boom or ye name bia
na me pacho before so beto aso no Uwankasa, are you an ordinary or you're from southern side?
Me feel me come you oti region.
Voter region. Na samu dianka NDC na mo join. Na wo ka bi ma Kennedy.
Aha, emre no on say titi na ye politics na ye adwenya ye one way say bia NDC sisi ano ani bia bo masa. Se wudi titi calculation no na ene politics amasa obenye bibia wrong. Was and biaba and ya take honorable the dean crowns and a yaba cra. In Jumapa, na doye, ne de wea, osi do patino. Se bibia crown, non qua etimi sane form, etimi edi domidi nechi, no cassa, na babiajo, babia some genuine crown as so bofu crase, patin member na say ye MP and as a baby problem or babia or cope or cassana, babia ajo. Nti ono yo bia yenim no da uko ayi oti hono nyina baby obefa bia ona bo na yenim no do doctor wa be vice president da but am say no na nyankopon pese o meye because o hwe aside that nyina nkrampo no na yura eye former president na nado percentage odi nya ya sa ansana odi be wini ye no on fire and go below 40% to 40. Who share percentage on nano? A ye fine enough say it means say ye be say just like 70,000 and 40,000 now ye winning elections. But we doctor dia or dia below in Ghana history a big crazy 38%. Now ye koyana ye buy. Unse anibiaba. Na sambre no ehia bia anida so efin ewo ni mu a Ghana fo nyina de yewura be hye ni mu oni ne yewura ohene Kennedy Agyapong
chairman
sambre ye yabre wo say ye power eni obi a be kwakoye ne ho abi like coolly I say also nkofo ni keke ono ani krum side nyina wontimi ngina hono mo oba se hase no oba ne huli tabi we be ma ma ye hu se ufie we be ma upia bonte we be ma nye fie keke na we be ma usisi ma ni nkwala bo omo ufie na ofre won se we be ma o ye be ma wa bonte
na pa na udwane
se won nti be kon wa bonte no bia hu se we de yenim no from day one baby obeko bia yenim ngwase nti ono no oye fi nipa ya ho de na ne ho de nti yesre na ono ompe baby na ontena na omayura kwan na ombeji akondwa no man na ohwa ndisi for di asedi nketia na Julius Zabra na ebeba
all right
na ohwa tribal politics na menu anu di kan ekokan no era
na suntina wa conclude na my srewa na udumra
Julius Zabra or Christian asedi or Christian yesa kofa we nordina amanfo beka say de bia ekonof afidie ensama bibia ensansane mra south te ba ne sa politically no ebe ko atie ba de fa onaboa ogina brani ene sani pa ma bo mudin no omuntimi no bibia mu omukra no omumfa banchense fo mo kra embo mo bin enkotubi enwo fufundi ebenya onabo nso ne nyuma pa wayenso edi aye campaign ma 2028 no ebetimi awini abano easy
all right chairman nyame nchira se ososo oba dwumadi ni so enyenua be ba YP ena opanka mo ba so achepa mo nyanka sae me pa cho mo nye wa ready bi on kasa okay me pa cho mama enyenua na wo top no kasa wai Iliasu na oba ya achepa no bremo Iliasu pa cho odini be bi akasa free
Iliasu na mi kasa free Accra Lakeside Estate Community 5
okay me pa cho 2028 NPP co election one or two say what didn't call betting me a strong candidate at the moment. Omina said no more fata, no more. Why no to say? Or more than a coin could be 2028 betting me about Ama NPP and nobody I can't party in trouble.
Okay, me that's it. I say like a question, a very intelligent question, and Ana, if you are coming out to answer the question, it's something that you have to think before you can be able to answer your question. And that's what I said. Your question is very reasonable question and sensible question. By the way, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to express myself as a new patriotic party member, but not only individual or selfish interest.
Okay.
What question is a very good question in a way like, yeah, if 2028, my opinion and my understanding and my intellectual how I go about why we lost the election 2024, I will choose the Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia for a reason.
Okay.
But if you ask me either one way or the other, I will decided to say that I will still maintain the Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. For why do I say something like this?
Okay.
My reason, first of all, is just like we are fighting Emma Odia Nipa and Muni, and I am fighting Emma Nipa doesn't know how to approach the people. I don't know whether you are getting it. So when we want to take it in very tangible way, different way or the other, I decided to say that Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia to be the flag bearer for the Patriotic Party 2028, inshallah, the victory must be for New Patriotic Party, not only Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia, because we are fighting for the needs of the party.
All right. So let me ask you concerning the loss, the deficit, or the differences between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's loss numbers to coming 2028 and then the NDC. Do you think Dr. Muhammad Bawumia will be able to close this gap and go ahead to win election? And how is he going to win it? How are you going to convince me if I'm a delegate?
Okay, thank you so much. Brother, do you believe like NPP we lost the election 2024 and free Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia, a free young Kasankasa party for me? We are the cause of it. First of all, I have my point of view, and I have my, let me say that my confidence is set against anybody apart from the leaders in the New Patriotic Party. First of all, bro, let's go. You see the government appointees. Government appointees, they are the downfall of New Patriotic Party. We lost the election 2024. Let me come. I'm coming. Second, our MP. Third, our national executive. These are the three consecutive people that I will blame into the party. Even if we were able to bring the phone to your mouth, bring the phone closer a bit. When we are able to even bring Kennedy or Agyapong and Nana Kufour and John Dramani Mahama to come 2024 elections, the way NPP regional executive, national executive, MPs and ministers, the way they treat the grassroots, no matter how it is, NPP will never win the 2024 election. And you say like Dr. Nekosis are Adiano, and you say like Nekosis are Adiano. Government appointees, ministers, MPs, they are the downfall of the New Patriotic Party. That's why we lost the election. And I dare no one to come out to tell me that either is Kennedy or is Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. But young Kasankasa party members, leaders, the grassroots.
So can I ask you a question?
I'm coming, bro. Will you believe like we went to constituency, we went to several times constituency that we went to do campaign? Will you believe that a full MP open your mouth to tell the grassroots that if I created opportunities for you people to become, let me say that police or fire service, if I come to the community, who are they going to follow me again? Doesn't make sense, bro. As a party member,
and who said that?
That's what I said. A lot of constituencies. That's what I have my plan. And if it is become that for me to expose them, that's why we are doing that. And that is what I don't want to put blame on A or B. But I want them to know that it's the regional national executive, MPs and ministers, they made us to lose this election.
Do you believe the idea they brought, that top-down approach, The leaders say you, the grassroots, you are the problem. And you, the grassroots, you are also saying the leaders are the problem. Do you suggest the top-down approach?
Sina, so okay, ask yourself when NPP comes to power 8 years, ask any of the MPs that how many grassroots were you able to support good 8 years? I'm telling you, if any MP or let me say a national executive or regional minister or minister has ever come out to say that I am able to help 10 or 15 people good 8 years.
Okay, I believe you are very sincere. Also, for once, would you side with Kennedy Agyapong when he was in the TV talking to or shouting to the party leader that they should take care of the grassroots? Do you support Kennedy on that?
Me, 2012. I was one of the person who support Kennedy or Agyapong for only one utterance that he made.
No, I'm not talking about the utterances. I'm saying that.
Let me come.
I'm saying, listen to me.
I get your point.
So let's go there because we all have weaknesses, but we don't go.
That is what I want to make things clear, so you to understand that I am not denying Kennedy, but what I want you to know that 2012, Papa, we no or the campaign, essentially like. If NPP, he doesn't understand why NPP leaders are very wicked to the grassroots. When it is time for election, you don't ask people to bring their certificate, but when it is time for jobs, qualification certificates, that is the place that I really like the man. But getting to a point since 2012, ever 2016, I never liked Kennedy utterances against the party members into the party. Because excuse me to use my word, operate the law. Anything, he doesn't always take time before you come out to speak.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense with that.
Do you know what?
Okay.
I think you have made a good point, but in order not to go against our war and our roots, I think you have said that Dr. Bawumia, you think he's going to be the one you prefer. So, in 1 minute, say something to your delegate. So someone will come on.
Come again.
I said in 1 minute, say something to your delegate. Delegate, you want them to vote for Dr. Bawumia. Say something.
Okay, thank you so much, bro. I know that you are being sincere and very honest to this platform. By the way, I prefer the delegates. We people shouldn't think about how gentility the person it is. But it's just about the ideas, the contribution, the person who think ahead of time, the person who think critically. Yeah, you're not in a for a castle like you will prove it. Say like the annoyance of police can never satisfy vagina. No matter how, if you are come annoyer and now NPP for annoyer, no matter how it is, NPP will come back to it and inshallah, Dr. Bawumia will be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. 2028, nothing is stopping him not to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I really respect you. God bless you in the name of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you so much, brother.
Amen. All right. Who is going? Okay. Mama, Francis Kankasana. Only the Oba Swatch, Papa, just said, Onyan Kasantin, Sremo, and Mofanchen. Mommy, me pacho Kasa.
No, me that's it. Yeah, what have for Ken? I mean, who's some Kufour be able to questions? I didn't know. Obi Kasama Ken be a woman with a question. Yeah, what I say, Ken, what I say, Akumapa or Magana. Any Swadi who no papa or my future generation. You need her for more. And yet, you almost say, Omo Emba Mekika. And you almost pebia no dabi. You will have for be a bit in Adida and Chimano. Eda chance you. E ma Bruno omo bre omo hia adwuma.
Nico me pacho beti ma send request about why Mr.
Omo hia adwuma. Oduma koma bo Ghana this way a. Yenya ye fa ho di free akwasi kokko nsem no. Politicians aba e di book ni brofo sam. Omo ntimi nya hwe mu a oman no wa bra oman ne wo bibia bi. Enti no. Nyankopon yi ken ohene Agyapong so o ma maju oman ne si ho. Ono die onye na adwen so obebu o ma no bukata afaso enka brabo nko ade anko abobi die obedie die nko benya enti die enti o se ede ne ba no o ni sika dada wa bi enuma Ghana mabunu so ye panuma politicians no corrupt enti omo nye scanner omo di scanner to see dan mo omo girls no omo re no omo busuafo omo fi o mai
Ghana jollof munko na mko hwe no abaya koro no bo hu nanim yanko
ono sa omo to bi ama no dan ni bi wo breti ama no to no odidi atab enti no sa corrupt politicians ye hia omo bi ye po bi o di no krema ne man a wa bi enuma wo man no mu a oman no enkoyi ebe ha no efise ni enuma wo man no mu
Mr. Mufa Musambo screen na mon like why na mon like na enkoyi ni
Ghana eda na kuma so ye pe obi obetine bi enuma ama Ghana fo mebunu no enye bia ye wa ye bi da ogusu ye owo ani so ade hunu papa obeji oman na si ho o se ode tourism nko akra beji scam oman no kre Memete Paris, Mete France. Efe Tower in a day no sika almost tourist baha almost jima krono and yes kaketwa. Ghana share yet the area singing na yet the fifi. I lie no that a tema Greenwich Meridian a honor that can so about obey obesi at the same a year see a punuma and nipa baba beshe. And you know papa ni so adi hunu no eso. Enya saa corrupt politicians ya omu nie ni so ade hunu bia omu ba no ma be chichi scam ankrofo no omu ti internet so no any radio station no omu diatro na omu ma adwere mu ha no so afa entro na ye di kire omu no omu ni sa politicians ne to omu da ache so ko Ghana eni kwase nka Ghana ni ba bia kwa tu kwan ye wo bibia bia abrofo ni bi enso so ye hia good leader and am say ni good leaders nti na ye bre Ghana any pair brepa wo hwe de we Ghana ebi mu bre na ene niama ye wo nyankopon de amaye na e wo sanka leaders ni nyina maburu no soro wo so no mu twa wo machi ma if so mo disappoint Ghana enti youth no any can say delegates no mum fa mo ani to fom na mo hu se papa we ka de obedi nko a enka on ha no ho betinyame any Ghana nsuo any Ghana ansamanfo Ghana nuya forest ahoho say no ena amanya nkopon ade o push no ensamanfo nyina push no so o magi Ghana ensi ho enye de obedi nti mu amode ya bɔ mo pa samo ne nam social media no so na mungu papa no ho fi no munka ho se no me ne de mo beje efisa mu Ghana na mo akoma so na mu future generation no ho delegacy esremo muntu abade time around mamu disappoint ye efisa de mo ko fa no ba ye no zero can say rejected ballot cry no enya bi chen no 0000 rejected ballot nya 3 chen ono amde mo de ne ba ye no police station yes baby 30 papa nya 000 ma rejected ballot cry nya 3 ABT no enti ye hia sa nim guase no bi Mr. Momo fa kenmra no magi Ghana ensi ho medamo ase.
Thank you, mommy. Mr. You have a point there. I know about now. Bomb fire now. My man, yeah, need it. Me pacho. Opanka.
After they do me so.
Opanka, we didn't be able to say free.
Yeah, me the Michael Amweni ofori. Me kasafi sunyane.
Okay. Abro nya busu ya phone bi na aba ha no pacho do muntie no.
Oh. Me feel that me wo craping of district better adwuma na de ma ba ha.
Okay. Anyimre me pacho yankoma ye di Kennedy Akompro Agyapong Dr. Bawumia. Omumu hwan na strong candidate e wa NPP mo betimi age to me ama NPP.
Yeah, for now.
Na me pacho before some beto aso no, let me take this opportunity to thank God and thank you all and also wish you happy new month. Yewura bosome a atoso enwotwemo August emuntina che obi a wo ha bia no yankopon hira bia ake so yewura me birthday month nti e frisa me ko de bia me dim birthday ti me sera wo ba ha obe me birthday ade no ba ha na wo de ma de aden ama me ba cho to aso no me na enko.
Okay. Yeah, me dream say for now Canada Japan ebeboa NPP again power for some one or two reasons be.
Okay.
First of all, men fan from baby a yenu aba na dikusi en air tourism. Okay, maybe say temankwa Greenwich Meridian. What should tema community 1 eho Presby Church na esi wo. Sadia no kan sa woda na adwen udi an wo say amai we ideas.
and yes or kanke why ye maybe ne factories are where see how was he able to build all those factories and continuously you see that this man is flourishing in yamo in koso inti sanka on to me be I don't know to me do one point so we no fuma Ken Wuska nisika won on you soon keke or you soon wisely nyamo de en idea a trip do ban in chain last about 2 weeks ago woman be or say say ne heart to say they call Accra na yesu machine a de ben say jese kumase omre kumase yede ko kumase na yesi kan etua ho kadada nti obi a wo that condition no e wo say show free nti just imagine each person be obey on the family members women don't you think say they would like to vote for Ken?
Sure.
And at one point and another thing is you can say ni obeka say o Ken ne kasa nipa yempe no kre and Nima Ken can one a yard true. And yes, no cranny kind, but a hetty. Say, oh, be so, you should be happy about that person. Yes, on hina won't hear for to know, or friend and too much you say. Indeed, as NPP and Cassani, men, you not a Ken boy, never one year correct here. It's very good and we should like it. I see any near my Ken, a kaya, just a good part of the ya, dear way, ya quiet delegate way, na yes, you be near you be near that day. Only Pana party to send this in the back cry, the party in Yakada, and your news is very good. You want to be some fine propaganda against the party. One thing we should know about that thing, idea, I didn't a truth waka, Yankasa Quency, in my NPP, Jimmy, Empire, Jimmy, in TM for the right to wed Jimmy, a wedding Bible crowd, quack, a campasia. Inti, aside and won't make us a canny true. Me for Dr. Mahmudu. Oh, a nice gentleman. I really like the man. But for now, I'm boying because never be brain agasa kano akwetiano. Okay, can never be brain concerning our economy and when your opportunity at their abe advice. You now soon him say you can say economic management team vice and a heady. And unfortunately, Nyaman Koyama party. These are the things I am a youth to voting against NPP. Me mankasa my be the mania to for to care more, especially Accra tankeke before election. The way an kasa NPP say Messi ni say mate ni ane and obia those guys in and they were wishing NPP the Kennedy Agyapong beba. It's unfortunately am number. Inti sem kofo nyina etutia party no. Oh, and yeah another thing. Yakoye we ni krom when 100%. The same person ni akọ main election no when you almost zero baby on when you 100% if say be free and fair send a cobanesa in na kwasem we can na kwasem make those days after na ko page na mo so ni enya ebebuyen ka o different krenye je biem make Dr. Nyas edebetu just say na Kufour contract ewu abane ka say ebe court 3 years na wunti they should find a way way hey waka dem bond ye pro Dr. Nyas say why baby born and Bawumia kroya by so there be na Kufour na san konkoye adwuma no no agire mu ama we renew contracts wa wonim na ko you know about what I'm saying and the guys say koye adwuma for 1 year say you renew contract without a pay if sanke even Dr. Nyas as 7 po ye adwuma na ka you mo di kranke ye but one of the budget fans and I also renew when I we had the call too that's 2020 election and when you are power you couldn't find any way to pay NAPCO business when
to Kennedy die no mo di tua NAPCO for no e ka no mo to wie na mo ka say baji mo bread food
yes when I was who say one go fill forms na be bo ka baby what to ko go fill form during election time we say dey we o mo fill form scan ba amada me say some of us o mo nya o betwa enti ye defend ye be buy ye fight gid be buy free ama in some obi friend kwa enti me mfa it is so ka nyama we nyina bobo ma you say who for so asa de Bawumia be ba I say who say we see kaira or darkness mu na we say who hwehwe scan or light mu enya possible who benya prime minister ndi obenya but who de ne begina emfa who de ne bana NDC de ketere ba kwa NDC be wini
Chairman
we yen no ka ye make asem we ntuo oh they could win the power for us because fem fo no Sisi ano me ye cons. Me amako school. Mako school no kra no. Me bitumi ka say niam bia Bawumia kan ye kan sa akwati ano. Na ne ono ne nansi class one dem wana be ka chen say economy. O mpe no atie. Ni economy no ye ne den no de ye. Den adwuma. Anya adwuma. Obeka cho say anya adwuma.
So wadani IT boss. Wabeti adwuma.
Yes. Waje adwuma na fa. Adina say Inti yanka no kure ne yenye ne beboa ne yenya pa na Ghana nkasa yenya yemfa ahodie. Iniama bebre ho a wo ka bebre asa ugu party ne be no kure ne yeka no.
All right.
It's unfortunate. We wish enko the party no ba power. Ambanesa yen try different person. Oh nipa no be between the party na ba power. Ken a best candidate.
All right.
Say for now.
Mickey Mine and Ricardo Bass watching. Ricardo Kasa. Na chairman I am what DM why Mr. Wa. Ricardo, you need to be our Kasa free.
Better make Kasa free Ghana. Goes Bawumia go for no mahadwene. Kasa free Ghana.
Okay.
My question na mengo.
Me ba 2028 MPP. One amade ba obetimi awe ne tumi e dia ma MPP. Kennedy any Bawumia one a strong candidate including Aduchum ne Brian Dr. Brian Agyapong.
Mino radical no nyo kese mse obi working dia se madakro abra metino wonemu a wose metimani na me babe me papa no adwuma efiri se oman no ba bi oman no tuni hia okufuo ogyefuo ya oba beji oman no edi amaye mino o question ya waken simple na ye kwa akon obi o wa akudie ni nyina wose metumi de akon edi mfunim agitumi di amamo eni obi a ono de wose nyame beye bajo wan ese de ne ko sa akun Kennedy kasa say me break Kwame Nkrumah record. I want to break Dr. Kwame Nkrumah record. Kennedy kasa say me create jobs the youth of this country. Kennedy kasa say me gitumi the NPP party. Dr. 00 Rural Bank and so ebien anu awase media mama me second chance.
What's it saying? What's it Dr. what?
Dr. 00 Rural Bank. But after me beba hono and me betie simu pa ho. Ono ase e man second chance. But our second chance mo amukọ ana muni me papa adum chedua no. Mo beti mayi na so trade amaye say ope new member Dr. Bawumia ready. Because nyame adum papa adum chedua will be second chance. Sorry, I will Ghana and Dr. Bawumia should go to that church. On Okrana was Uswana near friend Timothy, Africa will do baby yourself friend Matthew. Kemonia with Matthew or Sadi Timothy. As one Casano, the standard baby Ujana. Mamma come as some of them for Konya we see soon. I mean, yeah, and then you folk could be the Biomofia NPP party. Dr. 00 Rural Bank, the CEO of that company, Dr. Bawumia. The bank manager Kwame Talebe Abronye on the bank manager Dr. 00 Rural Bank ano afensu ni supervisor ya papa ji mensa bunsu nti san conform yensa we ana omudi dwumadi wo 00 Rural Bank na bank no
Miracle Abwaji wo yeden wo
Miracle Abwaji obeba ne die beba de nya abotrema me one ni opare ansa mu nyina beba na bank no the branches no doors to benya abotre na watie ni kakra dia nsese yede ne ba okon yorugu police station Dr. 00 Rural Bank obi ni branch ne ba ko onya 0 okon na rack Sag Primary School Dr. 00 Rural Bank otime bi branch ne ba ko nso kane no na ye wo nkofo ho anom ye yedwuma wakopa mu nyina wonso nya 0 nti ne branch ne ba ko okopa alugu checkpoint Dr. 00 Rural Bank, Dr. Bawumia CEO of that company. I also when you're 0 be a branch in the back Palugu Primary School. Dr. 00 Rural Bank. What may be in the branch in the back kama afin so oko Aviodago polling station. Dr. 00 will be in the branch in the back also 0. Oko na Riogo number 2 primary school. Dr. 00 will be in the branch in the back also when you're 0. Afenso Oko na Riogo number 2 DHS Dr. 00 Rural Bank ɛwɔ nso obie ne branch baako wonya 0 wokɔ old education polling station Dr. 00 ɛwɔ nso obie ne branch ne baako wonya 0 afei nso wokɔ baabi te sɛ Sandugari polling station Dr. 00 ɛwɔ nso obie ne bank ne baako ɛwɔ nso wonya 0 wokɔ baabi te sɛ Pentecost Church polling station Dr. 00 wasa bie branch ne baako ɛwɔ nso wonya 0 afei nso wokɔ baabi te sɛ Zugu polling station ɛwɔ nso yɛ papa Dr. 00 rural bank ɛwɔ nso obie ne branch ne baako ɛwɔ nso 0 na yɛ bank manager krampo na no wokɔ baabi te sɛ Lazare polling station ɛwɔ nso Dr. 00 bie ne branch ne baako ɛwɔ nso nya 0 afei yɛmmra baabi odi dwa ne num ya odi true NPP foɔ ɛni katren sɛ odi Zongo communities ɛbɛbrɛ uko Zongo primary A Dr. 00 akobie branch kɛseɛ pa ɛwɔ nso onya 0 ɛwɔ hɔ nti bank ne so sisi amena okasa afei nso uko Zongo primary B Dr. 00 sa akobie branch baako onya 0 afei nso kɔ baabi sɛ ɛyɛ Tanzia primary school ye papa ya de nyina Dr. 00 rural bank utimi train na shi no nso ekokobie branch no bi nso ɛwɔ hɔ no afei yɛnkɔ baabi te sɛ Savannah MPs na se yɛbɛka ne sɛ ne workers ɔmo anom gigi susu ɛde boa saa bank we ya Dr. 00 rural bank the CEO of that company Dr. Bawumia ɔmo anom gigi susu ɛde ma no bi te sɛ MPs ana ɔmo hɔ no yɛnkɔ baabi te sɛ Savannah Dr. 00 ebie branch we say no nyame adom okobie kɛse pa Savannah region ɛwɔ nso no susufoɔ yi na ɔkɔpam wɔ mu ɛwɔ nso yɛnya 0 ɛwɔ hɔ na yɛsɛ yɛnya MP baako kora wɔ ɔkɔ baabi te sɛ Upper East Dr. 00 rural bank ɛwɔ nso okobie branch ne baako wɔ ɛwɔ nso mo gigi susu ni na ɔkɔpam wɔ mu efiri hɔ no ma yɛntumi ɛnya MP baako kora mpo wɔ ɛwɔ nso yɛnya 0 ɔkɔ baabi te sɛ Upper West Dr. 00 Zako be branch baako wɔ hɔ ɛhɔ nso yɛnya 0 ɛsɛ MP baako kora mpo yɛnya bi ɔkɔ baabi te sɛ voter Dr. 00 ekobie ne branch baako wɔ hɔ ɛhɔ nso yɛtumi nya 0 ɛsɛ ɔmo gigi susu ni nyina no Zako pam ɔmo wɔ hɔ na kyɛ sɛ MPs yɛnya baako kora wɔ hɔ ukɔ Oti region Dr. 00 Zako yɛ na ade ne bi okobie branch kɛseɛ pa wɔ hɔ no ma ɛhɔ nso yɛntumi ɛnya MP baako kora mpo wɔ hɔ no ma anase obi a ogigi susu obetimi agigi sika de ababua bank we say ɛde amaye na wohwɛ mpanimfo asisi odo ma tutu dwumadi na no a ya ɔmo tutu ne fo opariansa miracles aboagye ɛne samia okumu ne nkɔfo bi ɛkeka ho asisi ano ɔmo na ɛbɛda da banks ya no a baabi a 00 nyina ɛda ana afei nso baabi nso a yɛkɔto aba nya vote hɔ no no Dr. 00 rural bank ebeka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔde saa nkɔfo we na ɛba bɛto ano woyɛ delegates woyɛ NPP ni woyɛ Ghana ni now you be up for mining nkɔso pɛ NPP da kyi pɛ NPP nkɔso a bibisa wasɛm tena sɛ na sɛ som ho sɛ from 1992 a yɛto aba candidate bɛn na yɛde na kɔ a wonya saa 00000 ɛwɔ NPP
abakɔsi bank account
obie wase bie bank account na ne bank ne branches ne edonso na enkofo a wafa wo mo hwe ne bank manager abronye yema no 11 seats yema abronye 11 seats e wo bono abronye free so no na abeka 1 pe ano de maaye afin so Clemensa Bonsu akotena parliament so many years 28 good years papa we entumi anye ade papa toilet kontumi ensi bi wo so ame amfa amaye enti we NPP ni we delegate sanko form yensa we Clemensa Bonsu Dr. 00 rural bank abronye sanko fo we ba wanim yenko munko mu nyina mu baako monfo mu ne Canada compre ko Japan emegina ho na mu misa sanko fo we mienu se who is the right man to lead NPP 2028 and me so me de bia me life me question bisa say why do we need Canada Japan 2028 the Canada Japan 2028 na nya Dr. 00 ne supervisor Clemensa Bonsu ya adwempani ne team no onwene party ne ho ya nkenne ka ba bia party ne duro no ka ye penkofo a sese komu di party ne ndim enkasenkai omo contest yento omo so aba no omo ko for president ya ka Clemensa Bonsu ana ye first person ka sese nko opportunity nanso bisa ho se ye den ne ba ya papai tisi ade onu anka manyosem oka Ghana constitution abeka so wa law school America we knew everything about Ghana constitution then so ye den na sesi ade akwakoba if you say we need credibility
Ghana you won aban na aban wo so na yi
wa ton animu nyam oman Ghana mu Chairman Sabunsu be catch na wo delegate set to Abafama Dr. Bawumia bisa Chairman Sabunsu say wo kotena parliament no ukoja Kennedy investment ben na wo Chairman Sabunsu why no oman Ghana mu bisa Dr. Bawumia say we delegate question we de bia meka me say san Kufour we mi no ba wanim Kennedy Agyapong Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ene ne nkofo abronye ene Chairman Sabunsu bo wanim delegate question mu so mo say ya temu nsem ni nyina why na investment to my Ghana mu a ntisi do my nation nsa na se obebo my ne kro no before my na japadia
no di ntro kire na
no be di ntro kire na so be say o my no a yenso ye betimi aba be say na dwuma na yenso betimi abowura na dwum dia be fa nyema ye pebia. This is the question who ye delegate here obebi sasan Kufour we one Kenya complex Japan o steel factory Kenya complex Japan o coastal Kenya complex Japan radio station, TV station, starch factory, rubber factory, Numa Waye, cardio center, $6 million, $147,000 for the service cancer machine, box, light post, I am a minimum a souffle no, race course, or say, Midi MP, Asin Central there. Nemo making it me say I am not serving only NPP. I am not serving only my constituency. Nemo I am serving Ghana and especially the youth of this country. Entina or say Ghana first. Enti mun fasan Kufour mi nu we ensem. Na mu misa wo mo. Kennedy ebe di o mine so. Na Yankopon fasa ama. Obebo o mine na bro be wi o mine sika. Minia ote o Mr. Host. We have moral rights. See, you run the dream.
Until America, I was honorable for me. Juma, what I also be a Juma over 1 year anti farming. And you know, cry, you could do one man. You bet me the job for the Juma national and you condemn the Juma. But to be someone say, Bawumia, every real minor, a poor minor chrono said, you obey vice president, or be town to say, or the economy in the shake, you know, the Pina, IGP. No country say when your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Na and draw your kind of work to me because of say only investment be our Ghana has seen to know. Yen to me and when you remember you could say the baby, but I complex Japan here. You bet me the incest you work as you couldn't cost on them and now our crab in your quack was saying and you could be a coffee wolf woody as Dr. Bawumia yen P. Menoka say the yellow engineer land 200 acres when I will see estate. Hey, we need evidence. We need evidence.
Dr. Bawumia, on my to Tofie, Samia Ukum, on my to Tofie, America, on my to Tofie, UK, and a San Kufour we airborne minor chronos say or minor Japadia. And do a delegate, no NPP ni mapa. That would be no my Ghana, no done out this with Yesua. Besides, I say, Dintina. Nipa me and I say you know air kwakun na mpanimfo akuku dama national executives council of elders omunyi na timi akwakọ tai baakochi na general secretary makọ tai baakochi because of say omo personal interest because of say omo ndwene oman Ghana ho me no obi a delegate over 45 years 50 years they come to Fred Krampo onye bi NPP na so bi say Samia Oku adwuma ben na Samia Oku waye with me, yes, Kakoto to die or Islegon. Some you could be Ben way. Bisanko and Crankran would did not be down on the Manu, I want to say the one appetament, 3 boss. No more, one appetament, 3 boss a day. Bisan and a piece of Juma Ben, a wire Sanko for with me a moral right. Now your momo platform. These guys insulting Canada complex Japan every day. Dear bad, Anna Sanko for we aye. Dear bad, no for we aye, Yama NPP party. 1992, a complex Japan and sponsors $3 million donated by NPP party. On as personal, Emma NPP $300,000 were donated pickups, Makumaku 607, and a Yama NPP party. 2008 year call runoff. Ultimate guarantee $2 million at my NPP party. Apply a call runoff. Total of one year opposition. Ultimate my party $2 million from Chinese businessman. I'm not my NPP party. COVID by 2020. He is the only politician in NPP party, and he is the only politician in this country. A man and now the Danko for $1 million US. Said an because COVID about saying nothing to maybe no smart you vaccine who doing another Danko for the day. And the sample of way more be catch and say Canada compare Japan is not presidential material where you money a your mosse a your monana. Presidential, who is presidential material? Obia or minor than a comaso, Obia or Juno or minor home, Obia or continental TV or Kasa, or say, I care for the future of this country, I care for the future of the youth. And he is the only politician in this country. God has gifted him boldness, confidence, truthness to condemn anything that is wrong in the society. And then I'll say, you bet you can see who. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, also what the name ever took a minus of Eddie Amanda. Please, I will say,
now, so Abamubi Naja.
Matimilisi, say, Serio Cry, never be because of Nayanka was say,
where they drop this
one day, hello. Posterity will judge us. So one day, posterity will judge us. Now, the Americans Yanni catch it, and I'm say, okay, man, say, you catch it, and I'm so much if you so much good for Jinjin. Yandy, who bid in Chimaba be Dija Tempa Papa. How many of the good one for Jinjin? Yet the estimate to oil her, yet the estimate of both sides to her, yet there's a near my my garden and also, and so who is the leader who to me Edna could draw a country politician say, you guys are destroying the future of this country. Except I compare with Japan, or come Monka, or come what to be man. Now could be Cocas showdown, your friend disciplinary committee. Then so be Cocas can Japan, you for can Japan, Quasia, Unia, and Trima, send it pandia, you see only your own fat no one could be. Let me say, what God has chosen to lead this country 2028 will surely comes to pass. Let us
easy life over Japan.
All right, senior, Mamma Chamina,
Matia, Paka Crassos, and I think say, twice my wouldn't be a free.
Oh, come on, say, I won't carry one.
I would say, any panados into your fatchemi. You are near now, and to battle wouldn't be a cassette need. Richard, I am what you mean, why, Mr. Wa, no be some recipe.
Welcome, when the life to Silas.
Okay.
Dr. Silas, massive.
All right.
But some may respond to some comments be our platform. I think commentary session or
but wouldn't be wouldn't say media Ayana Ubi or how customer any confusion beba. You pay much attention to the person. You go straight to the point.
No, say people are following. So as part of
about your personal attack into the into us.
No. Any personal attack.
All right, thank you.
I'm one of the Ashanti Regional Campaign team members for Ken. In fact, I am the head of research and elections for the region for our Ken. So some of the things we need to respond to. So that people will not be misled. Okay, they did kind. Ricardo said party in front of Gusruano. Michael, but I me too. Michael A.
So as mommy,
that's it. And a bit said and I've been one JFK. Mestre said we shouldn't hit them directly like that. Nah, yenye grassroots for Juma. Yenye omo concept nasi Juma because internal elections nearby we need to appeal to people. The last time a project 1 for Honorable Ken, we had I'm trying to say 38% or thereabout. So memory serves me right. Your opponents 63 thereabout. So it means that we have a deficit of about almost 20-something% to cover. And definitely it tells us that we will need some vote to shift to our side. Almost to my opponents at that time, we will need a portion of them to switch camp this time around. And see, we don't know who will switch camp and when and what time will that person switch camp. So as much as a very short time, from now to 31st January to campaign to get that, to close that gap and even hit hard on them and win over Hoemel, we need to tread cautiously. Here now we issues against so many of these leaders, but because of the timing, the season we are in, three of us say, you be one of form, hit hard on any individual. So the deficit on our can we can recoup and then make advances even into their camp. Internal medical camp. I must say, for now, no, you can speak with facts. Send your wakano. Nema okanye 0 votes are other opponents nyaye in some areas in the northern region. Facts. What I say, kase economy when to me I'm an internet CD and to no also facts, but to tell somebody like and be describing the way you describing the message me enjoy.
All right, if we go straight to the way now, I'm for some recipe, Mammy. Young
I senior, that's what I check. I will tell them making a point.
Response on me, per bet is banter, so only no,
I'm not. Oh, yeah, Mammy educate to a tier for, right? Okay. The tenant said, Menya said your main country, ordinary person, what team them. As I speak with any time when our Ken comes to Commerce, we are with him 24/7. Some people are there 12, 1, 2, near Kodainti. Near my discuss, we need to let our followers know. But what I say, this as my make Kano, a command at that level, so we need to let our followers know. And I channel so some baby boy too. Mammy the Kasaya, any other guy but Kasaya, not wouldn't they change. Man for saying if you say that kind of thing. Please, it's a platform no. The big mama on our now. We shouldn't give space for Bawumia guys to come in and distract the program. But what I say, Omoba, no bema conversation at to attack on that side. Take him off because your percent of 14 and part. This is a record or recount to ye, or maybe be a can and when you have more time, they should be called far. But we will say what for be say or be from other camp or be distracted. Some minutes, some seconds, now my dear, or what's a papa cano. You will be over by culture or say, party back with them, then he doesn't know politics. Internal politics, this is the nature of internal politics. Even US, till now, Trump from day one or in the campaign, one of its my culture, the opponents so silly, or culture media men so silly, or cannot direct. But coach and yani from to so internal politics there. Near my opponent or candidate are winning. And they say sometimes if you have to go hard, you need to go hard. But we shouldn't insult somebody like I said. I never come address here. One guy do a comment social say honorable Ken and to me I'm maintaining the seats. I was saying not now NDC for far. Let me educate him today or tonight. The kind I say not sitter honorable Ken be found 2000 a traditional NDC seats before he came in. I sent off versus I sent south. Now sent south in the NPP there. But Sen North has been a traditional NDC seat since 1992. Until now, Ken Bar 2000. Now, Obabi Ramo or J. Now, Kwanya, Honorable Ken Fast or Jane, a Sen North seat. No, one more than on one resources. In fact, all the contested for that seat. No, on one is the country light for almost every single village in a Sen North. On one able to Sikanya Bank. That time, not NPP, and Babem, that was during the 2000 electioneering processes. Now, NPP near Ben, when Kufour mayor president, on one bottom, cannot train lights, call almost every single village in a Senate. 2, Honorable Ken, Etimiko Hospital, Martin, I for government hospital, I think it's a Catholic facility. Well, good here. About 6 months hospital bill at was or Babi will be so a NDC new, so a MPP new, Uncle Free. That was 2000. Now one Kufour Mayor president. Or no na NDC for any scholarship Utia Emma one seven say way MPP no NDC. Technically, Honorable Ken Kati across all political spheres in the Senate that time. So from first time Obama. He won the Senate seat in 2000
on his personal accord, his personal strength, not by the influence or the popularity of the party. We a politician are two things in the drive of success: the influence or the strength of the political party, coupled with the strength or the influence of you, the candidates. But in this case, the political party did not play any significant role in the success of 2000 on one more than more. No, the winning here. And also for 24 consecutive years, and I'm say almost 6 consecutive terms. I thought that was on Kobe Mpoa, Ubenya Sofo, Imam, Ubenya Ahemfo, normal Panacho, say, yes, no men see for to us come in. They tells you, say, and yet just the party, you know. 2, your chair as sin of Mibenya, as in Central, and as in North. And this 4th time you team. And the idea was a team. Ama yet the NDC for person central, and a bit my honorable Ken seats. Still we near. Around that time, with major honorable constituency hall, no back a kai uba for me now. I dance as a Katie Hammond a constituency or a bear campaign a man. And what you know, on not clear or say chairman's a bonfire neck, on nam a the day, like I said to honorable King. On several occasions, we are Genesis to war, the constituency war, no Baswa, no Bay Campia Mano, no Nam North, no Nam Hain. People's photo were not Ashef for you, those days. We join the constituency, no Bay Campia, still baby in the city. Which MP in NPP can do that? What I say, we are no free one more. Time one, honorable Ken, every free seat in the sober hand over now, I can say, oh, Kobi. Because of some person may diabolic, no may have within our bro, near the use against the say, or convenient in the city. The candidate or suggest part no are central. Part 9 in Anton. The almost aligning candidate on our can recommend a face or free room or a popular go just like himself now and can confirm that to a banana. The party did not accept that particular one. In fact, they disqualified the person at the vetting stage. And I'm confident this candidate will win in the buy. And I'm in the buy. Because for the bet 20, I'm still in the buy. One of my guys, Mr. Brefo, he was with Honorable Ken on the grounds of one mom campaign on the day of elections. Papano and the Honorable Ken and Papano. And I've got 2 groups of people who about 50 or 500 of them say, a community say, I'm going to Twabano. This is Yamo Musika. Honorable King in the bottom Musika 100,000 Ghana cedis. Edema MP our Luzu Bay said, General Coachman Kufour, come over behind 100, 200, 200 number Twabano. Or this kind of the shame in the bottom one coach. Or send us off fashion and come say, or no Abano Fana Fala, and one check and on that very day Twabano, or now, and no wabo white, no crap, and on send us off for wedding when we are near we, and on a number one which is canon. You rough your markings. A command is capacity to Kennedy. A command is Sika. Said Jennifer Quake and Pepper Quache one check. And the lose up. So if we are MPP now, our commentary says, now we can maintain sit on not 24 years. And yet MPP traditional seat. Now him for Panacho, self court being see for now no corporate president Eddie. Now man Twamano, Abraham Born, honorable Ken constituency. And the constituency chairman, Bawumia Honor to be by JK farm when you not to form MP or presidential candidate ID or party, not opponent about constituency. And honorable Samamu to be by JK farm when you not to form. Say now brought any pub on the same, any bay is sorry to say, and a war with Timwa. A sorry, a very imposed. A semi could be fluid no more. A best show will be a wow. Okonobuke constituency. He is the only MP. He never interfered with constituency elections. Say, me pe chairman way and I'm in pe chairman way. He always maintains so no bit me no biya juma. Into Onobuke constituency central. There is no single constituency executive that Onobuke man a car. Say Jake never bobra. Or take care of anybody. He doesn't interfere with their elections. Obiya being in piano. He treated everybody equally. Sani Power presidential primaries are now the constituency when to me anya 100%. When to me anya 100%. Na obi krom when nya 100% join the presidential primaries. Na general elections wa kunya 0. Na muti ha mo ka kire say on the seat want to maintaining no on the levels of Babeye when you don't even know the genesis of it. It's the best MVP for youth now. There's a young guy also or the bro. I say, or meaning so you to say we are brand here at your age. Now you have called elections 2024 for the first time. You are presenting a candidate who has been sold to Ghanaians for over 16 years. 8 years in opposition, 8 years in power, made popular, picked from nowhere. On your party back, you one wave and one party back, you are elevating to that standard. One could general elections, when you 38.1% or so. Now we are youth, now conscience and Cassandra will say we are playing with the life of our party. Now you are still playing with these things. I don't know your stance. Then it tells you say, you don't even know anything about your own future. You don't even have a future for yourself. The party that is in power, you see a Juma, Nagana Foy rejecting and saying. Now you are still playing with say Ghana forces saying. On religious ground, on tribal grounds, on any ground, on economical grounds, the beer could tear this particular candidate. Most teaching I can with Beba. So you say you to know, you need brain. It's not just about our Keno, it's about our own lives, it's about the life of our children. The movie will hire over Kumiunumi and Sa, the Wayenum, the Unyamunketua. It's about their future. And it's a whole face when you are Tisra way or boy say you say ya and say and bra. Now she comment as well now cancel on our can never win on our can to sing. Obi will be you more Ghana ha. Will be you more Ghana Haman Kufour. You don't want to accept him to come and be your leader. Now you only your hand picking it from somewhere. Man all the goodies in the party basing them. You want to support that one when I want to from why even a human communications will be. What is wrong with us? We are appealing to delegate. If you're a delegate, you are on this platform. We are not joking. We are serious. I met one Bogabi, the first project, 1 year first election. You catch them and say, "We have to see more to our non Kenya." And some of which Magana Bium. And indeed, now Oko US also say, "What are we? Why are we doing this to our own country?" We are not playing. So officers won't support you. We cannot banner in the platform a day in the Jumanas won't support you. Don't infuriate us. Don't anger us. Don't make boom funny and cancel or say we are here to preach the man's good things. Say can I forbid to delegate Bedia to no matter Banamano. But let me give the assurance to you guys. Lastly, say we are on grounds. Trust me. This particular primaries, Honorable Ken will win overwhelmingly. The only thing they can do is to rig, but the rigging we are preparing squarely for them. Nobody, trust me, we are not going to let even a single vote drop. And tell them so much as now they cannot win. We are on grounds, and then let me call campaign. And my better say we are on grounds, and we can assure you, say Ken is winning. Ken is winning Ashanti region plus the previous regions he won. And he will make inroads in other regions. To Mesremo, Obiayan and Munya Juma, but many bar no baby distract us. How many it's not waste time no cool baby boss. Famo Bua Ken non Casa, Mess Somoso, the Pamacho, Madame Asyamin.
All right, thank you very much. I know what you mean, and answer what number and what testing.
Oh, sincerely, I do miss you, but my check, my dance watch it. It's a work, my papa. And I'll pick me.
Baby, Bajao.
France.
Okay.
Madam Rabu Mechi, I'll really be able to do. And you know, so me too be also. Send me easy life for we, bro. Obi basu platform where you can platform. Into be a basu be a bar for Ken. Inti Yanum Fui, ofo bi no be yero we you know free so 10.
Me pacho if your Makacho the program is streaming live on Rejoice Media TV, to be go straight to the point and what we are talking about. Me pacho on your microphone and talk for me. Thank you very much. And if you saw microphone on akasama me, Mr.
Okay. Because me try myself so na nyum so me chia bibiara wo show yi so. Ejoso. The NPP delegate for Munti yi say Ghana Kufour eba no kofa Bawumia no bi anim no. Yebisa say na papa wo free ho so wo economics inti no me de ne ba na ba beboa me. Ye the economics she Bawumia sa Munti asem na munti ni ye ba beche se Bawumia wa bompa no Bawumia wa wuni Bawumia no cause Zimbabwe ko bi se Bawumia say Abraham people lose election 208 Mugabe be fa no ko Zimbabwe say omeboa no wo financial mu oteti omo economy pansa mu wuni Bawumia ro ko Zimbabwe na bisa Zimbabwe say Bawumia ba Zimbabwe no den obeja ni legacy be no obeja no wa bonsi bibia NPP delegate for no muso Bawumia say Bawumia so wo any part of the world assemblyman Kwayela adon man standing assemblyman Bawumia man standing because or me my team we are seeing in Kramoni odintro pa sin Bawumia mi share bida u Bawumia wontro bisobi bialo wo kwantum say udintro na se broni chewa ye fa so ye criminal because Bawumia no Ghana na obi dintro e fa ne normal obi e wadintro ma wontro da goggle wontro da all over the social media all country the whole Ghana say wa arrested dollar at the dollar ma ki ama GP inko wi ase dollar ba bi koduru ye Ghana mabru ni adwuma ye obi awie university na yeso ye create temporary employment ama youth ye betua ne ka 700 cedis and then cry euro about from crown fan say 55 euros a month ye de shawon say want to me antua mani kui 700 cedis want to me mani ji antua Bawumia ye nimba bi free Bawumia ba politics mu obey vice president no na you know ye gmo joy FM no kan news say no presenter or no nya adwuma bia Ubedi vice president you to me 14,000 pounds equator bag at the ball life. Skansen Kanuyan Wayne. Who NPP delegate Otibla Habe Bome, Uti Yama Jane. Uni Capre. Yacho Koma Yabetua Ba near Bema 500 cities, near Bema 200 cities. Yes, a Yato, Wako Traba Makandi the Ghana from Pen. Bawumia from 2016 to 2020. Oh yeah, vice president, now we cut to 17,000 cedis. From 2020 to 2024, now we cut to 20,000 cedis. We can boom a 6,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, MPP bear conference, we could donate 6 million cedis, which is 60 billion. Says Ganunyan wine. And I'm get contract no OG almost 50%. If you good for oil, OG almost 30%. Ghana card, OG almost 40%. Scammer, yeah. Ye two and if you had north about me free north for near my free north for but soya beans free north atuko free north share better free north company pen about me what me be no north among for nya biye MPP mpani for omo bam ken wom Bawumia wom adutum wom Agyapong wom Canada Agyapong make me abon companies be 10 na memre ni ti no Agyapong who you politics for no one a private business Aduchum all free US Ghana no no at in private school at that Dr. Bawumia, why a deputy governor of Bank of Ghana? Why be a vice president? A mobile phone gender get a Chromia bita. Mobile phone kiosk Chromia bita. Into the Ghana showers as no twins obey BB. What creative BB Mao say school near do coy and outside politics. Me make me creative BB. Make me a BB Abuame mindful. Make me a BB Abuame community. Into this over politics, no be years cannot do this. Make me BB. MPP co-position, or be a yet more Kennedy company PM, Ed and year Juma. Or more motijo musica for more employment or MPP Abem, Mahama by a human unity. Yet a private person, I will bet me up Ghana or future to bet Ghana to second Japan. In 2 year MPP delegate, candidate then a buy. Shenim Grassroots de ma MPP. Yan 2 about Ghana may be see that says MPP MPC 87. Into the Ben obit me at 87 na kunya majority in Sida. Into Ken Krana or Babeli di party no or what you may yet. Because MPs are 87 or the court challenge you be almost a 200 and something MPs no. The Ben what it is highway. Into Miss Remo MPP delegate for North for her almost 30 polling station but 000 into say hono na MPP ni MP candidate to Hana no money polling station executive for Obi Anto Abani Biana 2016 Mahama Lusu Abano almost 1 million vote or the 8 years and or the artists are 1 million vote no since MPP here they got 1.7 million vote she kusase for population of Ghana echo 2 million omo to aba kusase for to aba over 1 million it is how 1 million for you no say send your Bawumia hwe ha man pusi for eku kusase for ntino omo to aba MPP se Bawumia believe the MPP nko omo to aba it is how 1 million no de koka 1.7 million is wa ye de ka 2.7 inti Mahama de 1 million na 2.7 million votes ye de how many years de 32 years in the MPP aba be ku ano no MPP delegate mesremo kene you be a Canada na kuma so uyi ni company kura free mu a hwa kuma niam a wayama Ghana o hwe Tamale hospital e bra dum so ekum amanfo na amanfo kwa hinhia mu oyi ni sika e de tojerinja de koche Tamale hospital hwe konfa noche abra machine asai yenya politician bio bet nya boa kense don mema mfo mu mu yi mbotom ska boa ye better 7 military hospital was me Messi Cardio Center dia boa me Ghana hweniema wenyina papa we yaye politician pay or Ghana bet me as didn't say ni bo say aside politics no onu ade ni botom ska be bibia boa Ghana never ye jeni pa we hu akwa obi a gise wa ba ai wa benya positions no tumia bibi obi cheme ade Bawumia aside say no onye politician no then what to me ayama Ghana then what to me ayama ni Kufour metia o mami menim say north ye dua bayre pa metia mi sheti bay a blend bayre powder e dia export to ba Europe ni all over country aton Bawumia ni kromo mu dua bay then what to me the bayre aye oni any idea bia omo sori na Bawumia digital obia o ma digital economy ken because ono de Joe Anoche de ba Ghana Joe Anoche MPP be win election 2016 hwedwuma ma Joe Anoche ye ken o locate that papa na de ba Ghana MPP delegate emre we emra esem hwe ken nyam hweko a wako amamu hweko a wako amamu hwe so de ne ho aba for dia ma MPP adena mentia say adena omo wies ka nyina ma ban baaye omu sanla we roko ti se ne omu koto petrol sankofo ni nyina na di Bawumia chi omu wie ga lutu kana ni nyina na di Bawumia chi aden MPP youth dwen wo daache ho MPP delegate dwen wo ma ho because ye beto aba ni animu o pe position no nimu onya position ni wie onimu onya position ni wie onimu mun kai se ken odina kuma to ma Ghana odina kra to ma Ghana so be kuma ne man Ghana this will be bialo work konto be 90% obi a private guy ya adwuma obi independent ma government ken wotumi establish companies or a private person into your person ni pano oti wias na uni adwuma ya oye mopo into MPP delegate the leader be beba or be mo adwuma ye now the leader be beba o ma o hwe no de he na o pe MPP ye de Bawumia kwai Bawumia message bem pa no kwa ka che Ghana fo udi nipa na Bawumia okay mi bisa say Ghana blaster almost 40 years near yenye cap ni how many coaches near change you ye kwa African Cup ewo e Cote d'Ivoire ya ye ba ye se coach wa bon ye pamono odi obi collection ema MPP nanka ye percentage ye low cry 45% or 44% and the Bawumia do about 38%. 38 that Ben wanted to could do 51. Odi Bawumia back 1,000 Ghana for some very getting time go Ghana for Bawumia say ye man a chance 8 years then to me ye. Me see where we Bawumia so economy because Zimbabwe could say Bawumia say. Say the Bawumia city Zimbabwe economy no more pamono. Intimate sermon emre we emra ken yam vote. Na papa no or what's of Ghana. Oko China developing country manufacture name China for ye. Ken Wallens for China. Oko India to technology. Ken Wallens for India. Oko Dubai. The companies that develop Dubai na Ken Wallens for. Ye pese ni panu so base Ghana. Enye leader baba back no akasa o tumi enye hwe o de fa ni krom north for cry example say near me free north for ba then a moment wetumi aye no north de abane manfo o tumi nya hwe ke onye hwe kwa ni krom o juice factory wo onye hwe no o juice for say ami krom ye duanka metumi duanka ye we mi krom ye dua problem metumi dua problem ye we ye pese ni pani bi ye pese ni pani bi emre we ye edu say Ghana hia ken Ghana yuto hia ken adena ni pato do na wo mani mu esi ye peken na ni paka krabi NPP delegate mu population kure nu 500,000 mu amoto aba wa NPP mu eyi leader mu nu 500,000 mu se ye 500 cities 200 cities nti ken ye peno Bawumia ne peno mu de mu fa ne mla Ghana for twem 7% NPP na ese CPP a mu fa Bawumia mla 7% NPP no so no benya power na hwama mu fa kemra anumre medamase obi entwaso
chairman abo adwuma papa nyame nhyira o me pacho yemre na ye bro nyame adomotena na pa me kwa ya de ba bi ntisira mo se me mo ya
o mame kamede keto bi mame nkasa be tu
baby brasa na uwia na ma to so ma to me tenya ba
me topic na mo topic na de buy na maybe di mo but the message in koma dedicate for more better about we because me can be mo fast mo America nya djuma pa na bebo fine se uyo hoho bia we Ghana ni bia na tukwa free akokwasi go ne kromwa udro wa se wako school se wonko school se wonu modin true no wanya djuma den aye mo fa onabo ken enye example where edmo will be Ghana say no already stations look at the certificate ya wana abeko or your friend is saying steel factory go school that now you push and pull a hona abeko or cassava factory go school that now you way in church the way in church or enti no mama madwen mo say se mo peduma ye edi pa bi otimi bi eduma ma obia so obia so say the eduma buso apochira modin true nya bi no sa na ona bo kan o ni pasu sa isan say nyuma obi ni nyuma enyi obi o ba gina fa echi empo mi bisa say Ghana fo mokofa omo ni di atem since the call for republic amodi omo ntimi ni di atem ba ya na den no matini ayama mo amu problem nyina ne say ona bo kan di atem omo ni di atem no omo ye professors o mabota no mo nkyere me ni o watini ayama mo manya djuma ya na enti delegate for where your message we a delegate ni na so woni mu do true woni mu din true onabo kan ba obenya adwuma ye sa 20 Ghana na de be ma ona enfa wonko ba dia esanse papa ni nyuma na obi ni nya adwuma ye bie se ese obota nko an wako obi fomo adwuma en obi suro adwuma woni mu o certificate ya ko registration nya biye se woni mu ye na push and pull na we ya o factory brochure your friends and cassava factory obenya biya ye we ni nipa ye de ni bedi do mo Ghana for problem nyina ye dwuma esanse se woni sika woni adwuma ya bibia boye wotin but so wo adwuma ya sika sho botuma bobie kwa eyofo na munya se obi baje kedi me se na sembie no obetimi dia magana tumpon ton sanse ono dia na sembi obeka bia na asem obeka no asere no asa eno ano no temo ne mama e prekonyo ono so prestia na mama e prekonya nipa we yemfa ma bedi odomani esanse mumisa mo se wo kura we delegate na woto abaman no woto manwa wono ne yire no I know the best support you and son OTD when you vote. Because said you maybe be kind of it, Brebi can earlier was say free enough, be free enough na entino as I to my Bawumia. Maybe so no say free enough I didn't want to my Bawumia because Bawumia is zero. So on to about what the bush for the name for you or no more free enough. I didn't know when you vote or no. They don't want him. And your force as a modern impose so Mumfa honorable because on dear. Obi NC obi to me aye. So you be away greedy, honor will be a greedy. Anka Osi Kadio Center Hospital no. Anka Obekasi Osi a private I just can't good bottom. And yanon waye Usima Ghana, Unipa we, and Tidiana Mope. Yefa Baba money, and San Mount Papa when Yankopo Yanamae. Well, Nadem Biane, Sister Dia or Chenya, you quite chichi. Ghana for mobile few honorable Saturday, annihilate. Say NPP for some power there. And say some movie about woman so a honorable Ken or no penny ni pie, yano. Some man for now, my dear, and a mom pecking tinku. I'm a bed you in a goon, Master Mossy.
Jamai,
Master
Mossy, Mr. Hopefully, not the enemy. Why? You're welcome to
Mr. Holt, Michelle.
Yeah, Joe,
whatever, a quick one.
Quick one.
I will say 2 minutes, then I come back and another one.
Okay. You don't be a secretary.
You're from Maxwell.
Okay.
You're from Maxwell because I have to constituency.
Okay.
The contested for you to organize that whole constituency.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I read back this time around it. I think I mean to make the idea that I'm not going to manage.
What the whole party?
I think it's a
NPP party in 2028. One of the see some of the Nepal.
Okay. So, a question is 2 weeks. Elections, the animal dynamic that you consider elections. Also, being a new because church, the goodwill of Honorable Bawumia, they are declared a nice thing. As a politician, the first and foremost thing you'll be checked for, which is not. And then the baseline is Pia, Becker, and Fan or the Dewich. So, the Dewich here, the end of this year, that is the first thing I will be able to sign. Sure. Maybe that's the point.
Dr. Brian Champon, a bit you also saw a quarter. No, I cannot be I didn't see a saw the car because you are here with you for all you do in a delegate heading. I can't name any simple Mr.
Sure. I don't know. Let me back at the point I'm a
Matua, guy in a big
So, basically, for elections, Korea, and the statistics are the woman and the scientific cases that appear more clearly. We lost on the basis of saying the preferred candidates are not Ghana for her anymore. We couldn't present such a candidate. And truly, Aban Sophia and Sophia. Indeed, this is the first time in the history of our political scope at elections that not Ghana for the point is that as soon as one for number, you are not going to support you. From my aware, from 2022, the beer also part in India can attest to it.
And I need the guys in a throw castle say grassroots reform for the month for Yama Yantuada. But why would you?
My brother, I have been in this political party since 2007.
Okay.
If I know the party.
Okay.
Meaning party, no. Meaning party, and I know the party. I have contested on the ticket of the party.
Okay.
It's meaning the nation. This is the first time in the history of our political scope. A grassroots or one the party for looking voters not to the so excess master after the one for number there, the amount of red card. And truly, I'm my red card. How much I say, yes, we do, on fire the umbrella. But we were there at that time, they were being tripped in line due to some influences here now, NPP being before we could take out in the NPP. And let's make control near the demand for the favor of former vice president. And offense currently dynamics are they cause our elections two things. They are we already on the basis of say this current administration any of the things not a vindication or not in your kind. They just pass a visa or the work. Who share the status quo that is our they are projecting their outcome. But let's not forget that currently in the world, there a picture about industrialization. Even though the America are conclusive here, that's still Donald Trump, a picture about industrialization. My brother, it should tell you where the economy of the world is driving us. Of which, and next for China the industrialization and the developing and the only the economic powers. Even the global economic powers of the US, G8 of Europe, try to bring China down because of industrialization. I'm introducing in their country. I'm only meaning I do this time. I be superpower. Clearly, the blueprint that is what Honorable Ken is presenting. He is bringing an evidence-based projections and illustrations. Autonomy, I can make this country an industrialized country. One fan understand Kakwa. They are pointed to numerous industries and even to the extent of say, exposing even international big businesses. I no more alliance. Whoever knew said Buidam on of the Kokaba Kruma. A big project like this. Now one person, actually the central government of China, I was not in the negotiation with Master. I should tell you something. The man is not a joke. He's a small man. He carries some powerful, what do you call it, for lack of a better word, a powerful Nimdia. He can bring a transformation into the country. I tell you, name me a party, I know what I'm saying. It's not because of many papa and that. Okay, so maybe you are delegates for party for. We know that gay party for I delegates for about 60% to 70% artisan and in building industrialized country, the and a building of which a human name in the opportunities. So the case that you might be another part to be back. And we know that in our party about 60-70% of the grassroots, only artisans in I am preaching to you today, the master, the industrialization transformation of Ghana. If we truly want to see Ghana, let's go for that man. There is hope in that man. There is restoration in that man. Let's go for him with obedience.
Come on, there are so to me back. So maybe I one echo. Okay, to us, we didn't be a cassette. We are Michael. Hey, Michael, see a wash my chepa.
Midin de Jenny man.
Okay.
Yeah, make us a free Canada.
Okay. I want to and I want to call.
Yeah, where we are not there about 6 elements where we are in Jinasukui.
Momano Mokakana, what do you do?
All right, maybe Ken who are dancing and me baby.
Okay.
Timmy, I am uncle for Casse. Now will be a human attending. One who say, oh, mine no Kennedy no atmosphere who say, the entire bringing and say, number one, loan interest rates. And no particularly equal mine Ghana interest rates. Kufour be brave or what? Almost when he's what he said they will start businesses and stuff.
Oh,
but Okoji Besia in Simone is saying, Ebe collapse in a Juma. And he can Numa job for the people in he is centered on say interest rates. obema interest rate ne so aba from ama obia tumi akoje besia e dia start adwuma obia eye adwuma ubemu se economy no kosoro na de se biodiska bo mani ken ka bibi se partnership se we ni we enka omusika momum famie bibi enu na e drive abrochire economy na nyuma bebre ho a you can see say we ni we di omusika bom na ya de collaboration fine you say Ghana and Africa no sometimes no credit no better ntina ye draw ye womra and I say draw contract enti bibia wo ni nyuma Kennedy ka se obo bema obi anya adwuma na these are some of the enuma wo be use say obeti interest rate so ayima say you access to loan any access to capital no easy for a lot of people. To me, I intend to business, private business. To me, I employ a lot of people. Anyway, going forward, you know, tell me, can kasa or make sure say ni crew mu asin dumping or be bohu deru. These are in the year will be as a view or Tony crew.
Sure.
Obi ba JK ofi wale yemi say and say that ben waka bibi afa wale impo no ne sumumpu. Me hu baby say wo stage bi so ne ya de nkremonyum bi say bi bodin ma wo sankremonyum bi. I say he is shying away from his own religion. Or send the he said bi Christopher echi ni e bonyum bi Kufour ado ba ne ya inu mo ba be hu mo bro hu fu eje this year na woni pa de say bi sisifian ya de ade. Wow, ye so free house, ye baby ade ne now. Secondly, so no ken wakale ni so ade hunu bebre a sebi ma omani tumpon so de tourism. Over Ghana, a lot of insure or ye in hotels around. Fast the bit is a boat near the ade. Ningi na ye and is wadi huna ken say obem. So wa ma economy ni ma yemra. Ubesi hotel near the ade no so easy because you have access to Sikano. Unim se wakoji emfa nse bia asem ka 100,000 Ghana cedi. Na busumi bia utua let's say 1,000 on that money. I think say ube to me as a business person who interest rate nene na uhwe adwuma na apese wo ye ne mfaso ebe ma. This a lot of a year ken ne da esum no nim say enye ono na de ne sika bebi adwuma ma obi aye bi. But then or the policies ebe boa ankre ebe motivated the youth to go into private industrialization and private businesses. Going forward, Ejumani de Sebi can be remarkable for that. And an idea to say Ghana best in the next is so easy for him. Okay, Yanko Bibi to say ne idea of person or ma Ghana for a conscientized or ma Ghana for any down or who say Ghana near mine. You need a biako. And I was in a tracy be ama in Chilima. Into then ye unless ye who say be 4 years and I say or China be Sebi Ken and Kwani will be a or ye politician you said no a dear betching. In Phoebe Brida Yenima Yenanum Yen and Council and yen kola na yema ene yenana no beba ti anchechiro mani ya ebe yesi ya o say ono what the Kwame Nkrumah and the benchmark or the Kwame Nkrumah was set standard no person obiti no and umi ebe ni ya Kwame Nkrumah you be accept you oye bibi bebre na se lumba kan no as a Ghana for bebre na NPP delegates no o my omo say ekwo na egusua adepa befia se be yempe won sana delegates ni bebre na o my omo ekwo na egusua because lumba say adepa befia ntimompe ena modi musunsun egba de pegui sana NPP delegates ni penifo bebre na they don't want the economy to strive. They don't want say Ghana no can be at least what they fato to Malaysia no fato to Taiwan fato to yempesi be the better Accra no Canada ni America ni na no uhwema ka Ghana is so far better honestly uhwema is so far better aha busumi bia utu adanka obete hone enkentisa ye wo a lot of resources ye wo a lot of natural here sebi nua nomne nsuo nomne people nomne impo good weather area near there we don't capitalize on all those things na emom no yemmo omane fo yembo omane abro adwen bone nkwa na muslim na wo bebre na etrim nti na obi tu ne hu so se no obeko agiye drum pempen so bi a wish senka make me to me with the man who is here. Thank you.
The man has become so emotional and to the point say when to me Kasabi chairman but me be say was more wo Ghana no nanka ye ka say to Obama Kennedy Agyapong ugidi se pa say unyan Kufour bruchiri nka obeji agina ma ye campaign Obama Kennedy say ne wo ho awo yi
ana de o ma menga sa o me woda kra
me ba cho Michael Brem
Michael de Brem ka obisa my baby
kakra make and say my team ba media no be advice
me ba team program okay kasa udini be bia kasa
me snappy mi angasa me tamaso
udini be bia kasa free
every mic on kasa free US
okay
come the point I want to make is that Ken is a good person by our standard. But my problem is as a Ken, I started late. So many factors is working against him. Some of them are his own whatever. Others are also free outside. Because the point is that when did you start making your mind that you want to be president? When at all? Because maybe when he said he has made so many opportunities that came on his way, because we had a personality while very instrumental within his party. Some of the attributes are more can be a drama is good. Personally, men right now no Ghana no minyanhu obia America say oba obeyade because mpenifoni nyina adwene ne ye sika omubewia ama omo ho enye oman no. No leader have love for the country. They don't have love for the country. And the Ghana makes the opportunity. Back to my point is that Kufour she should have accepted an appointment. Sure. Business as a person, as an individual. It's different from public service. It's totally different from public service. Because one
Mr. Michael uwa bruchiri die aya nanka wadwuma be yes simple mai me pa cho abruchiri interest rate any Ghana interest rate no anana mai ne make emphasis wo ho no me pa cho difference ni ese
oh seminary seven previous I say uni mo hwe kura do kora to ahye de uni msa abene ye nyina ye wa Africa no bi anim sa abruchiri die is far better than Africa
mo amwo abruchiri no sa ya mo kasa ye fan more serious ya wa hadi aja on be kasa wo de onye ntukwan tu onye hu hwe enti ne wa abruchire no wususu say eje ni je ne ye no ha e bi because the mira to say mabunu ye ana Ghana fo ye kire say woi ne ye pe ti munye mai
yeah no wa e be boa ne say yeah no Africa e be boa. The solution is very simple, but we don't have somebody who will carry out those solutions.
Okay, so this time around
the first point is that my problem with Ken is that having seen his track record,
okay,
in terms of his public service,
all right,
some more people do it more than him, but it doesn't come out.
Mr. Michael, bibi. Since you
Mr. Michael. Making me point number start to some questions.
Meba. Niti ama ibisa on say one, you are talking from Europe. or I'm fine say you are calling from state, so you know a lot.
Okay.
What to find when you're
Yeah.
exposure is one of the best education any man would ever get.
Yeah.
And for that matter, kasa biya be can be any personal idea to any politics near the end to change. Ghana politicians are kai. You know Kennedy, you know Bawumia. By who they anybody that comes NPP pick is a potential flag bearer. So NDC folk yi presidential candidate na yan kabi and you so be and track record and you say and for Wimra or a potential president. So what you say? In the year Kennedy NDC the by Rebecca. But this time around, let's be honest. In terms of NPP, one panel didn't be dear him over to me a boa party. And once I'm near can you what year normal opinion.
My opinion is that personally, and being honest, I'm not for any of them, other Kennedy or Bawumia or whatever. I'm not in support of anybody. Okay. But within the party, because I need to make that country into one or a country in a it's not about your country. Let me make somebody okay, DJ me and then somehow okay, and then you to me in fact country into a leader be any so. And you will your country into what I no
problem. It's okay. Dr. Agri, Brightman, Brightman said in a swatch. Anna, home, they went. There be one day with the king of
Ipana or Casano. Woman can send me. Oh, Ipana or Casano, woman can send me for Casaria. Yeah, you must be. I also it's like I said,
Mr. Bright and Raw Basso. Obaso, every can't say Kennedy, the problems are all Kennedy, only Kennedy near Syria. But one no issue are all can mimic in a sense. Ghana no, also campaign for na ye no papa since, but I say. Who so be so obey them, obey it. Even though say it is Kennedy, but Kennedy does who NPP and NPP so any part about Kennedy continue them. So what I say, and I think I'll bring one topic here. You be busy more, send a bit of more ideas. So what I say, for now, what we are talking about, any questions in a channel. Main person be kasakata ni na mama meeting ceremony. I respect each and everyone ever have Mr. And Dr. Abri for comment Ebra Mr.
Oh, the attention me no program no was I feel my any. But maybe say Ipana or Casano. No, yes sir. What's the work the Casa Wash?
Mati.
Asamna mo kanin na no. Said na make no. Advocacy in the campaign na mo ye no. You are convincing people. But you say lead the Biba so because say you remember one car Kennedy in the free so. Then you don't want Kennedy to win the election.
And then yes sir.
You don't expect to say you will get every person supporting your candidate. It's about your job to convince the person. No matter saying if I'm somewhere saying it's up to you to convince the person because only
Mr. Michael, do you know what? Right now, no, on the topic I discuss, no, says MPP, when they beat me, I'm on my winning election. Possible flag bearer. Kennedy and
started early now. Kennedy was started 10 years ago and said,
Mr. That is fine. If you don't want me to talk, Doctor, you all Canadian into me for mind to what Kennedy. It doesn't mean
Doctor, one now no de man announcing me.
Mr. Michael,
somebody is saying it doesn't go for A or B, it doesn't mean say just leave the country.
Mr. Michael,
no. I'm asking me of my personal opinion about the two.
Enti me mpesa obesa topic ni tina ma member mu ho no enti me say kosomai. So two people at least you have to go for one. If you are not going for one, why no personal attack?
No, in the absence of none, they say bad is considered to be good. The point I was making is that Ken would have been in a pole position, but right now, no, baby, my friend said Bawumia and what? No, that is what I'm trying to say. Is between Omumi no. I was making a point to say Ken no should have accepted positions in these two governments by him. To have done a work in that administration, for us to see his track record, you guys were saying, say, which is true.
Mr. Brightman,
nice
job.
DJ, nice job. Because I didn't know what kind of fan to be ama. You put a simple question. When you win, why the hell will lead? Simple. Now I'm fan to be ama.
And Mr. Brightman, Mr. Michael, I need him and a topic in a name you want to fancy. Namia Duma, Obana Fawa, Yina, Yebe, was not to say the come and year before so. Maybe I show one casa on Casana, Tamanas, or Tina. Do you mean that? Say, Mama Pena said, Meso, Main Cassette. Ye me pacho bodina China, of your what to do, who did you also?
A very bright man said, who didn't have me because every Europe said, the Ricardo Kai problem one or two. Whatever I want to get, there's no you. I didn't say, Ubia or my Dana Kumas no work in Nippon Edo. And she said, you can't me know where they are. Name I'll go for Agyapong. Because on any part, maybe whom is or my brother. No what in my America. Not or my idea say ya, a yana kuma and then a cryer. Intermediate, make call for Agyapong. And the can say delegates. My buyer, but some in the room for year campaign. No froka na mo teto na awowo ne nyanya nkyere pamubi ya gi tumi wie ye no ya makomo ademo a mfie bebiri ya mfimo ona boji position wie ye no o frɛ na o fie kura o so fa aka kyense meni ho o be frɛ ne ko ne fon afra wo mfa ene o se be petumi ama obi
o frena on pan
sa pepe ene tumi no asa abeto ho wa di awie wa sesa bia kogo wa opese won san ko tuma obi won san mefa won san ne yere ne ma ne na gas fo eni o pe police bia o pe bia ma wa yi bia o frena wa fi o ene wa hu se ne wo so ye nipa o se be I'm what to about Amani Nipa. Now, what the culture say? What the culture say? Jimmy, who got in about to about what you wouldn't answer. Your culture say, can of Agyapong when your time I will fight in the moon I more delegate more because there be a money. With your party, and he said, when you are phone for no one and putting them in soon, I put them. And a chum, I put your campaign for this to me by it. Mumaya show, I want to help in the politicians. And then see you who said, will be money. I'm a Munyan Sentino when you're tying our party. And then on one pass or beg to me no. Said the order will take the piano. Namun for 2 million shillings. One quite 2 million, but I want to mum. Enjoy amamuno because Ghana ayo manya say ye eni kwase kuruma ye bre na so Ghana brada kuruma bre ahia for toso awo manum enti yare ye asresrefo
ana Kufour ni sika time
sa pepepepe nipa kakra bi na efo mo man ne fa ena majority ni nyina dane asresrefo ni ahiafo enti da bia obekọ no akọpa na chew
sa ko mo twa ho hia with police ni soldiers
sa pepepepe Europe ayo we wonko bo obi pono say o ma usika ebi nsida because obi awon adwuma ye wo pesika na unya bia no akọ bank wo de 3 months pay slip ekwa bank for we de madam ma me hia sika sei mu ma me bi ni amount gumu no ebi a de ojeje to ho no eno so ma enye enough say ade na wo de koye no ntimi mfanya no akọ bank ho ni amount kese no na boso me so ane e che wo kakra saa ni enyira ye de ti anti obi nko obi wo say mpacho mam 20 mam 30 me ba yare me ba school fees wa ebi ni hasa because of obi aya adwuma enti mesere mo delegate said ya papa ne ye mo de na mo so mo ya ne de no afi we de mo ma mpanimfuo no hu se mo de na eba no nti mo de wono na eba na ya de omo be dictate ama mo
grassroots president
ya de wono that is it ya de wono be dictate ama wo se otu abane ma we we se pan all mere enti no with this kakura on cafe nti ye pushia so inside panensa amra na yesisa position ne mo no mfa ko mo ma guess ne o mo ayifo
Ghana jollof
delegate yes remo delegate yes remo delegate yes remo afi we die mo mfa mo de ne mra enipa bebre so odwa na num enum dwa no waye ama yahu enti mo mfa ne mra na num dwa no o mesuo nkyere na yahu se you say asama a oka ye wo ye na abaye nso ampa ti delegate ya de a chawpa ye nkoto bi gufom we kura se ye dikwa se nke pa ma chaw bibiri bet ya duro ne de a chawpa ne be pa mo se Ghana fo aye ready so mbaji papa na tum mamo ma obi emfa na da ne ntrikisi bi emeda mo no mbaji onkokuru muti no mama san kan kire mo say afi ba ko sika na munya na munya ne sa biem because you the former appointees from Kufour person DCE for MP for one for nyina be kan ho and this sika no si ama 500 and then ebia 50 cedi na abenya enti gene woda ache ho say papa ne ba obeba form agono na manfo abebie nyuma na wo wanya bia ye na 20,000 2000 boso me kura woji a emfie 9 okeka bo mu yesika bebre dan so okoko akwaje 100 cedi ni 200 cedi no akoton okokuru muti for emfie 9 na ojo ho akonko asum for emfie 9 mo pe police mo pe immigration o ba pe school mo kwa kura wo frɛ MP no amfiu enye nne no be ka asem de bia akiro o mu nu bibia ma mo nto aba no mfa ma mo de a ye ken no Agyapong no meboa mo na masitena mu nye pepepe me da ase DJ
chairman waye ni nyina Dr. Agri me pacho within be bia kasafri yenye ne fast
oh Agri Emmanuel kasafri Grassroots
okay we the conclusion kakra be na o kan fa nsem ya ka me ni se watie bia no personal attack
me be kaka na se me ba so nche but se be bia wo ye dia ene we haya na me wuada if you say me
I did ya hana wuada
masa be se me ko social media be YouTube la me ko kase Kennedy hunsem kwa se me scroll na me nya Kennedy hunsem ni ntia dada na me tie sa na my okay
sa
me ye bandra Kennedy hunsem nti me hu bi o pe Kennedy asem wa ya first na me kasa me nko na me pe Kennedy asem me de nyame se afoforo bi nso pe Kennedy asem sa
Elisha anase Bible mu ka kire Nyankopon se Awurade wo yeku wo fianfo ni nyina aka me nko na Awurade Nyankopon se hwe jai nipa ba woni me wo ka me wo nkrofo be 4000 munya nkoto ba na munya nsore ni da what you say enti sa na enti sene woni ye ni jonti eja Bobi so fa ne message mrasa bi a wo bibi kakra so kan kire delegate a na yenye ne sa na ja yemfa yen communist na DJ Nsima.
Dem pese me ka kire delegate for ne say kakra me pese me ka kire delegate for ne say gain point na pese Bawumia esamba because enya de say Bawumia obetimi ewini na yanka ni say that no na oseche me say bosu kan say mi say Kennedy ni kurum seat no wentimi ewini na Samira Bawumia ni nua ekotu sitting MP ewo Accra Refi constituency no that time no wakunta ye vice president na oye presidential candidate or person obey president adenta fine want me any wakunta ankasa into wo wakunta krampa ye wili nua akwakoto ababa mahama ono aso to aba etia sitting MPP